Warning, the following contains material that may be too disturbing to some people. Descriptions of violence, mature situations, and adult themes. This is intended for mature audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
In the void steps where chaos reigns, the dead got up to wild games. Quartz took the museum with glee, hoping for more spells to see. But when that failed, Darren's plan was to boil loose like a ham in a cauldron hot, the bugs to kill. A beetle soup with loose, what a thrill! Loose soup with beetles afloat. In the void they took a soak. Friends antics, a wild ride. Laughter echoed far and wide. The diviners saw the beetles swarm, ran away avoiding harm. Not a fan of creepy crawls, they fled to safer bug-free halls. Cursed deception with a grin, drank Lucy's blood, took it all in. Look a precise, they joked with glee, a snack from Loose, hilarity. Loose soup with beetles afloat, in the void they took a soak. Friends antics, a wild ride, laughter echoed far and wide. In the madness, bonds grew tight through the shenanigans and the night. Laughter, chaos, friendship true. In the void they all pulled through. From museum spells to cauldron brew, this gang of friends they surely knew how to turn the darkest fate into a tale to celebrate. Through beetle soup and blood so sweet, their hearts united can't be beat. In the void where shadows play, they found their light in a funny way. Loose soup with beetles afloat, in the void they took a soak. Friends antics, a wild ride. Laughter echoed far and wide. In the void where shadows blend, a group of friends on them depend. Through laughter, chaos, love they find. A changeling's tale with joy entwined.
We don't know.
Part of that group.
We don't
All
know how
right.
long
I
she's
I
been
hope you
there.
guys enjoyed the chaotic beetle boil, which is it's official Forest of Flesh soundtrack.
What?
So sorry.
Oh, the Beatles
So
too.
sorry.
Yeah, played the Beatles song.
Oh,
It's
I
just
AKA Loose Soup and Capri Sun.
yeah. Laughter
forgot
echoed
about that
far and
song.
wide, you guys.
It did. It did.
This is a bad time to say that I've been working on more.
right on. So, welcome to Forest of Flesh. It's episode 126. Joanne's running a little bit late, but she's going to be here. How's everybody else doing? How are you guys this week?
Realizing I'm a bad parent.
Not bad.
Right on. Well, I've got my weekly prescription of Celsius here. Celsius, you should really sponsor me. I'm just saying. Please sponsor me. Well, we're gonna be playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition for you guys today. So, why don't we do the thing where we go around? Well, actually, I think I'm supposed to do announcements first, right? Oh, geez. So I guess we'll do announcements first. So first things first, you guys, the Discord is free. It's public. You can jump in, post memes, insult me, ask lore questions, whatever you feel like doing. Here's the link here. If you're watching on YouTube, it's in the description below. Other things you might want to check out, like the Deviant Art page for the artist who did the Vash artwork for A-Team, deviantart.com/Jessica Peguerrero. Here's the link for that. You may want to also head over to support Joanne and her art at Instagram, TikTok, Coffee, and X.com /Ace of Wands designs or Ace of Wands 01 on X.
Do
Here's
it.
the links for
Do
that.
it.
Do it. Give a follow. And of course, here's the art credits for Makie. Makie's token artwork. Okay. Now we'll do the thing where we go around and have everyone introduce themselves, talk a little bit about their character, and then we'll sort of like catch up on where we're at exactly with you guys. So first up on the list, as always, is Ferdy So Fly playing the Diviners, also known as Abe and Flo. Ferdy, how are you?
I'm good. Before I tell them about like what happened, what flavor Celsius are you drinking?
Right now I'm drinking Cosmic Vibe, but I also have a Galaxy Vibe, I think.
What flavors are those?
So
And
Cosmic
Yeah,
Vibe.
what
Okay.
does that mean?
Cosmic Vibe is like a fruit punch soda, sparkling fruit punch. And Galaxy Vibe is strawberry watermelon soda.
Oh, that's the
Uh,
one I like one.
Yeah,
But it
Galaxy
tastes like
Strawberry.
grape.
Yeah. There's
Wait,
What?
strawberry that tastes like grape? What?
I don't know. I feel like I can taste the watermelon for sure, but I don't know. It kind of tastes like soda flavored, like a pink Starburst or something. I think Cosmic Vibe does taste a little bit like grape, but I don't know. Let me see.
All right.
Oh, it's delicious. It's delicious, you know. And the great thing about it is zero sugar, 10 calories. Love it. Enough
A lot of
caffeine to wake you up.
caffeine.
Yeah. 200 milligrams caffeine, 2 cups of coffee worth of caffeine. But it's so
Don't
good.
take it
It's
with your
better.
coffee.
But it's so good. I love it. Celsius sponsor.
Better.
Hit me up. You don't even have to
All
pay me.
right.
You could just send me free Celsius. So anyways, Diviners.
All right. The diviners have been busy because they've been like behind the scenes they've been like crafting a new item once they're inspired to make a new item and not a lot of people have just seen it yet. So
Is the bug zapper
Um,
5000?
Please be a bug zapper.
no,
Oh wait,
it's not
please
that.
be something. Please be new bullets for hands, so he can be useful
Oh
in
my
combat
goodness.
still.
I forgot about hands.
Yeah, or don't, and then I can take one person out of the combat. And I can handicap you guys a little bit more in those
That sounds
combats,
fair.
which are surely not going to be getting harder as we creep closer and closer to the end of the campaign. Don't worry about it. All right. Well, you got anything else for us, Ferdy?
And last time they touched that gem that I believe Makie got it from the
It was Darren or Candor.
Oh, it was
I
there.
think
Yeah,
you still know him as Candor.
yeah.
And he handed it to Makie for her to look at, and then she hasn't given it back yet. Not because she doesn't want to, just because he hasn't asked for it back, and she's doing math. Or not math, experiments.
But when they peered through that gem, like they saw all the districts of heaven, and it also included the one that they couldn't recognize, which is the Seek district.
Damn it.
Yeah. You saw like the big wheel of heaven, really, like the looking down on the whole thing as a big giant wheel with the fountain in the center, and suddenly it fractured, and the light of the fountain flickered out. Yeah. And I think you also could see like the part of the light from the fountain was going into that mystery district.
Right.
Yeah. Cool. maybe we'll eventually see what that means. Thank you, Ferdy. And up next, we've got Maury playing Lucero for you guys, the new and improved. Maury, how are you?
I'm not dead anymore.
It's true. Yeah. Only a temporary setback.
I now have a hitchhiker. Thanks to the wifey. Thank you. I love you.
What? What's the hitchhiker? What?
The golden man.
Oh. Yeah.
I don't think we can boil him out of me like we did the Beatles.
No.
We can try.
You can try. Yeah, that's true.
Make some more loose soup.
No, yeah, why not?
Aaron, we need another cauldron.
Actually, the boiling wasn't her idea, so.
We still have the other one. It's not gone or anything.
I mean, you'll probably just come back like Cursed and all her friends now. I mean, we don't know for sure. We can always test it, right?
Okay.
Yeah, what's the harm?
Yeah.
We're not late. We're just strategically testing the patience of the Hellish Scholar. That's all.
Yeah. That's a great idea. Alrighty. Well, thank you, Maury. Up next, we've got Keo playing Quartz for you guys. Keo, how are you?
Good. Quartz is glad that we have finally rested and she has made a bed for herself. Because if we didn't rest today, we were going to be exhausted. It's been a while since we've rested.
Yeah. It's been, I don't know, like 10 plus sessions or so. It's been around that time that Lucero got shot, I think.
Yep.
So yeah, it's been a little while. But also, like, a lot of the last several sessions you guys have kind of been playing like in real time. So 24 hours is a lot of gameplay time. But yeah, I mean, you guys are doing good. You guys are doing good now. I think I feel comfortable saying that. You guys are doing good. So good job. Anything else for us?
Not really.
Alrighty, well, thank you,
He
Quartz.
says that, and then we make another right turn instead of going left.
Well, that's always expected.
You are attempting to herd chickens.
I expect the unexpected.
Yeah. I will say, like, even though, like part of my DM brain definitely is a little bit frustrated that things are taking longer. Like, we're planning on. I was planning on wrapping up the campaign 3 months ago, but you guys know I always think you guys are going to get through stuff quicker than you do. That is my DM flaw. I will say that the RP
Give us too many shinies.
The RP has been 10 out of 10. And it's not just because, like, I'm giving you guys a lot of cool stuff to work with. Like, I really haven't been giving you that much. I mean, I give you like one thing here, one thing there. Like, I'm not giving you tons of stuff, but you guys are doing really good with the RP. So props to you guys for that, because like there's all kinds of stuff happening that I didn't necessarily plan on happening, but turned out to be really cool scenes. Like, I really liked all the vision stuff. Wasn't necessarily planning on doing that last session. So I thought that was really cool. I think you guys are really good at coming up with creative RP stuff. So props to that. I do like seeing more of more insights into these characters. So I really enjoy that. But yeah, thank you, Keo. Up next, we've got Wolf Boy himself. Wolfrin Fenris is playing Mirth for you guys. Mirth, how are things?
So
I'll be honest, because I was half checked out of the last couple sessions, I don't remember much. So I have no idea what to say.
It's all good. You've had some stuff going on, I take it. Are you fully checked in today?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Well, glad to have you.
If you read, well, not all of them were fully told, but if you read what I shared in Table Talking, that's essentially what happened last session.
Basically.
Is that we
did some
learned
shopping.
those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of shopping done. Lucero got resurrected using the blood of Cursed, and you guys all got visions from exchanging the gem that Candor picked up from the time-locked merchant. And I guess long and the short of it is you guys are getting ready to go up to the Taboo Enclave and try to meet with the Hellish Scholar and pull the whole enemy of my enemy thing and see if it works. I think you guys are pulling on a thread that could lead somewhere for sure. But yeah, it's fair to say, like, and you've told me this, Wilfred, Mirkrith isn't much of a talky boy. He's more of a rip heads off of things.
More action oriented.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
there's been a couple of times where conversations have happened.
Conversations have happened in what?
I'm not sure, infernal, abyssal, one of the two.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah, there's a bit of a language barrier for you too. I guess that's fair to say. But yeah. I mean, I am just like what's the word I'm looking for? Anxious, I guess, because I want to see more insights into Mirkrith, but he's not an easy guy. He doesn't open up. He doesn't open up. He's very closed off. Which, it's part of the character. But I'd like to learn more about him, so I've been trying to find ways to try to make that happen. All right. Well, at any rate,
we gotta find a reason to have him look at the
gem.
the gem. Yeah.
Just do it like how people do the
shiny.
dogs. Or you could do like how people do the dogs to make them look at the camera, hold up the gem, and then have a piece of steak right behind it.
Roll across the floor and say fetch.
Yeah, just wave it around in his face and then throw it, but you're pretending to throw it. You don't really throw it, and then he's like, "Where'd it go?" Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, maybe we'll see some of that with the gym today or something. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Thank you, Wolfrin. Up next, we've got Zella playing Makie for you guys. How are you, Ella?
Yeah, I am a Zella. That's right.
How's it going?
It's going. Makie is snuggled up in her bed. Glad to be home, even though Lucero keeps having to remind her that this is not their actual home. She doesn't believe it. She treats it like it's her actual home every time it's summoned.
Yeah.
And she respects her children's bedrooms, so she doesn't let guests go into them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Sentimental value and all that.
Yeah.
There's definitely maybe it's like a coping mechanism to like treat these things with like a certain level of reverence.
Yeah. And she's also really glad to have her partner back alive, even though they're very different. Well, not very different. They look different, and they're tainted with flesh, and may not be able to return to heaven, but they're alive, and that is what's important.
Yeah. And it's Lucero. Like, it's definitely Lucero. may seem a little bit different, may even act a little bit different, but clearly is same person.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, thank you, Ella. And last but not least, we've got Zach playing Darren. Candor. It was a Candor.
Yeah.
We don't know so much anymore. Darren now. That's the new name. How are you, Zach?
Pretty good. Some interesting things going on so far. Trying to make a plan with how to, I guess, get out of here. Although I don't really want to.
Yeah. Um, I was watching a Wendigoon podcast recently where they were covering like I don't know, like a creepypasta story called Feed the Pig. Has anyone ever heard of this?
No.
Feed the Pig.
I don't
No.
think so.
Oh man. It's really good. It's it's kind of it's a little bit silly. There's a silliness to it, but so the premise of Feed the Pig is like a person is in what is kind of like hell, I guess you could say. But it does not really call it that. They call it like the Black Garden or something like that. And they're told that if they have two options, basically. This is a person that unalived themselves in Minecraft. And that's sort of like why they're there. And they're told that they can either stay where they're at in this place where people kill each other and then you wake up and then it happens all over again. It's just people hunting each other in a dark, creepy place for eternity.
It's like Valhalla.
Yeah, it sounds familiar. That's where you guys are at now in the void. Or your other option is you can feed the pig. And the pig is like a big old demon thing, essentially. And it's probably going to destroy you, but we don't really know. It's kind of a mystery. Nobody comes back from feeding the pig. So I don't know. That was like so that, like the reason I brought it up is because if you're going to be staying here, I guess you're sort of faced with a decision. You can stay here in this place where the shadows run from themselves, like Eric Clapton sings in that song White Room. Or you can go back to heaven, which also probably doesn't seem like a very good thing to you, or at least like you're worried about it. Maybe you feel like you don't belong there. Whereas most folks would be like, heaven, bliss, awesome. Well, first we got to fix that whole Civil War thing, but yeah, I think it's interesting. And I really mean that. I like to see where it goes, I guess. So, yeah. Anyways, thank you, Zach. So yeah, we left off last time with the sort of like vision quest thing where we passed around the gym and everybody got to see something interesting, and you all sort of like summoned a place to rest and was getting some rest, and Lucero decided to stay up a little bit and try to meditate and establish the sort of psychic connection to this golden guy by the name of well, at least one of the names he uses is Aurelius.
The intended purpose, but it was more of they didn't want to push the button with people around in case things went bad.
Yeah. So let me see. Was it?
Imagine the anger.
Looks like a
that-
hobbit hole.
Yeah, my screens look a little bit different for a lot of them just because I've added stuff to them. Oh, there it is. I think it's this screen. Boom. So here's the hobbit rabbit hole that you guys were all resting in. So I guess we'll pick up right where we left off with you coming to after this vision. And I think you said something like, and now I see you.
After that, Luce would have headed for their room with Makie.
Fair enough. Everybody else was already resting, right?
Yep.
Lucero, make a Constitution save. It's not good. Make a perception check. It's better. Okay, so you rest with Makie. Your rest goes fine. Like, nothing bad happens to you. However, like, when you wake up, you hear this kind of like light clicking noise before you open your eyes. It repeats, so it gets your attention. And when you open your eyes, you see on the pillow you're laying your head on, or what have you, this tiny little golden beetle. It's like I've described it in the past as like a watchmaker's prize. It's clearly constructed out of gold, but it's hard to see like any seams. It's like a perfect representation of a little beetle, and it's like flicking its wings up. That's the clicking noise you're hearing, but it's like sitting on the pillow, staring at you. And you like blink a few times, and we see it like quickly skitter around to the other side of the pillow, or like in between the sheets of the bed or something. Like it once you notice it skitters away from you to hide.
I want to catch it.
Okay, slide a hand check. Yeah, you pull the pillow up quickly and you like grab for it with your hand. And yeah, you feel it enter your palm. You close your fingers around it, and yeah, you feel this thing in your hand. You can feel it like struggling, like it's trying to move. You can feel it like trying to move its little legs. And then there's a sharp pinch in your palm. Hurts quite a bit. You take 1 damage, 1 piercing damage. You see blood run out from between your fingers, maybe down your wrist. What do you do?
I am Makie, is my vial with my bug still in my bag that I bought from Hands?
Are you asking me?
Makie.
Makie would have given you she had given you everything back. The only thing that you had to actually argue for was your hammer. So everything should have been handed back to you for you to put wherever you wanted it.
Sweet. I am going to pull out the vial with the bug I bought from Hands. And I'm going to throw the little clockwork beetle in there.
Yeah, you pull out the vial, and you go to throw it in there. However, when you open your hand, it's like force what you're holding in your fist, your clenched fist, into the bottle. There's nothing there, except for an incision in the center of your palm. It's bleeding.
Not again! It's not big enough, is it?
Make a intelligence check. It's probably about the size that beetle was. Yeah. Pretty close to it.
Is Maki awake?
When was this happening? After Lucero went to bed, or?
Yeah, this is upon
before?
waking.
This is in the morning.
Oh, in the morning. I don't know. I think Maki is probably she's probably sleeping in Lucero's lap.
Okay.
Just like
Or on his
looking
stomach.
at her.
Yeah, it's up to
They're
you.
just,
Does the
sitting-
jostling of Lucero freaking out wake you up, or you a heavy sleeper? It's up to you.
I mean, she's got a pretty high passive, so maybe she does wake up.
Also, the being home comfort too.
Yeah. What's going on?
They're just sitting there with like this, gosh dang it, look on their face with a cut on their hand. Their hands outstretched with like they're like kind of thing.
Maki hops up. What happened? Did you cut yourself in your sleep?
The clockwork bugs.
Not.
Does Maki
Wait.
know about them?
Did she see clockwork bugs when she?
Because otherwise she's gonna have no clue what Lucy's talking.
Yeah. Let me I guess double check my notes. I don't know if she saw clockwork bugs in her. Where? Oh, I didn't. Oh, here it is. Saw golden place. Army soldiers, bright light. Statues. I don't think she saw golden bugs in her vision, and I don't think anybody said they saw golden bugs either. So I don't think Maki knows about golden bugs. Or clockwork bugs. What do you mean it's not one of those. You didn't get one of Hance's bugs.
No. Oh. Is the clockwork beetle same size or smaller than Hans's?
It's probably a bit smaller than the parasites that Hans fires, actually.
Luce is gonna show Hans's beetle and then show the wound on their hand. You think this could go inside this?
I mean, it could have, and it could just have started to heal. When did it go in?
Just a minute ago.
Oh, and then I don't think that could work. And also, it's right there. So.
The others know what they are. No. I tried to catch it. I tried to put it in the bottle. I wanted to see what they would do with each other. Kind of like the two different crickets.
Can you feel it in you?
Can I?
Is it like crawling under Lucero's skin? Like, can we see the bump?
No.
Dang.
Your husband's just going insane.
Yeah. Lucero, you don't feel anything moving around in you either. Like you don't feel anything like writhing its way up your arm, or there's no other like pain or anything there. You don't feel anything like out of the ordinary.
Feel fine for now.
You want me to try to dig it out?
Don't. And they're like pressing on their palm with their fingers. I don't think it's in there. Maybe it just somehow disappeared without my noticing, got out of my grip.
Here, I'm gonna post something for you guys in inspiration art. Maybe I'll share it in the Roll20.
Maki is just looking at you like, are you sure it wasn't just a bad dream because you accidentally cut yourself on your new horns?
It looked something like that. Here, let me show it for the audience to see. 1 second.
Why don't we go get some breakfast? Everything's always good over a cup of coffee. Coffee makes everything better.
It looks something like that.
But only Lucero saw it, so it was probably just a bad dream. Do you want me to heal your wound?
It'll close up in a little bit. It'll be fine.
Fine.
Let's see if the others are awake.
She's still sitting on you.
They're just gonna pick her up and head for the main room kitchen-y area.
All right. What's everybody else doing?
Catching some Z's.
Sleeping in.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much.
Fair enough. Well, you guys, the two of you walk into the kitchen area.
And then Makia realizes how early it is.
You've gotten your full rest. Everybody can take their long rest.
No, I'm just joking because it's like Lucero woke her up. She was sleeping so comfortably. Yeah. Everybody else was sleeping.
Well, I mean, since they're carrying her, she can always go back to bed.
Yeah, you still don't recover your spells from the rest, but you do get all the other benefits.
She is going to spend time because I think she used one of her runes. So I think she'll just spend some time doing her usual meditations and remaking her runes.
Okay.
While she's doing that, I would like to attempt to send ascending.
Okay.
That is a 3rd level with Arcana. Yay! And what do I need to roll to see if it makes it?
Paste the spell, and we'll take a look. I think it's like a 5% chance that you can roll a d20, or you can roll a d100. I guess if you really want to. Let's see. You can see the message. Yeah, 5% chance the message doesn't arrive. So, up to you. You can roll a d20 and it only fails if you get a 1, or you can roll a d100 and it fails if you get a 5 or lower.
What do you usually roll, Kia?
D100.
All right. So the spell works. Now I just need to know who and what the message is.
I am sending a message to Nerum.
Okay. What do you say? Oh, you're typing.
The voice goes effeminate. If Luce needs to change their actual face to go with the voice, they can. But it's, don't you lie to me. Tell me about the Golden Man. You fought him, you almost lost, but you managed to make him run.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wait. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I'm going to have to erase those two words. Okay. Here's the response you get from her. So you say, don't lie to me. Tell me about the Golden Man. You fought him. You almost lost, but managed to make him run. Response you get back is, he didn't run. I tried to keep him from the garden. I failed. We failed. Aurelius, he's called. Most knowledge of him seems erased. Joanne is here. Hey, Joanne.
Well, here to mess up the stream layout.
No, you're good.
Came into you counting, and I'm like, God, no, please, what is he counting?
The amount of HP you lose.
Yeah,
well, damn.
It's the number of death saves you failed.
Oh, shit. This is what I get.
You dead.
Start rolling a new character. Got it.
25. Good gracious.
Mega
He was
dead.
playing ping pong.
So your next 5 characters are dead. Just make them all and kill them all off.
You haven't missed much, Joanne.
Concept.
The long rest has sort of happened here, and you don't recover your spells, but you can take all the other benefits of a long rest. And Lucero has just been having some stuff.
More
happen.
bug problems.
Yeah.
More bug problems.
But Makie thinks that it was just a bad dream because she's never seen a mechanical bug.
The bugs are in his psyche. Earworm.
Oh, I got a pest issue.
You got a pest issue. I was hoping I would come in to an appropriate time to be like, she wakes up.
I mean,
You
she
can wake
could.
up.
It's everybody else is apparently still sleeping. You could wake up if you wanted to.
Do I have to roll perception to see if I hear scream panic?
No, I don't think you do. I don't think Lucero really panicked.
Okay. Well, that was just my assumption. So if that didn't happen, I'm dead as a.
All right.
The only reason why Makie woke up is because she was sleeping on Lucero.
Himbo bed.
Comfy belly.
10,000
Here's my
years
good
of
rolls
dad
for the
bod.
day.
Can I ask a clarifying question?
Sure.
So, it's been a while, so I can't fully remember. Nerum didn't know that Aurelius was in heaven when we left, right? He just knew that something was up.
Correct. Yeah. I mean,
So that's a. I mean, I don't know that, but I guess now someone does. Can't remember if I remembered that right.
All right, so back to Nerum. Aurelius, what more do you have? Why would he set up a connection with a void tainted? What did I do? Why me?
What more do you have? Why would you set up a connection with the void tainted? What did I do? Why me? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let me see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I need to get rid of 2 words. Okay, so the message you get back says, unsure, think he's responsible for the madness here. Connection, he is a strong mind. Felt it in our encounter. Could be trap or weakness.
Oh boy, that would have been nice to know. It's Lucero telling Makie what they're doing, or just doing this while she's busy with her meditation?
It would be doing this while she's doing her meditations.
So basically, just to clarify what Nerum is saying, this could be whatever this connection is, it could be a trap set by him, or it could be like a weakness for you to exploit. The whole strong mind thing, do with that information what you will.
At least for right now. Luce is... While Maquier is meditating, Luce knows the others are probably going to get up soon, and they are going to go into the kitchen and start making some breakfast.
Okay.
They use cooking as a way to, like, think on things.
Yeah. All right.
It's not a hero's feast, but there will at least be food when the others wake up.
Sure. Well, will the others like to start waking up?
Possibly.
Sure.
Is this the same mansion as much earlier?
No, this is Lucero's mansion this time.
Oh.
It looks like from the outside, it was like a little hovel door to enter, or like a hobbit hole.
Hobbit hole.
Door. Yeah, and
It's
so
a
you
Hobbit
go-
hole TARDIS.
You go down into it, and it's all mostly Japanese themed or inspired. So a lot of the guest rooms have tatami mats and Japanese style futons. Some of them have actual Western style beds. There's the sliding doors.
If there was a common area, then Mirth probably stayed there the whole night.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't sleep.
Does Mirkris wear shoes?
No.
Okay. Makie would have made sure you wiped your feet before you came in.
Dirty papa.
Yeah.
Makie's defense, she would have been wiping her own paws too, so.
She did.
Yeah.
Because she also doesn't wear shoes.
We have rules in this house.
Keep the tatami clean.
We're not cultured creatures.
There are holes in this house.
Oh.
Well, it's a reference to... Never mind. It's a song. It's a reference to a song. It's a different word they use in the song. It's not holes. Let's just put it that way.
I know what song this is.
Over my head, under my feet.
You reference a song to me, I likely don't know it.
Which is a Disney legend now.
Okay, Sherlock.
So you're sleeping in a common area?
I don't sleep. Elf meditate.
Well, then you probably would realize when Lucero and Makie came down, or came to wherever the main room is.
Yeah.
when Quartz wakes up, she's on the floor because her bed has deflated.
Really wishing you took that futon
Standing.
now, huh?
she'll still feel drained because she has no spell slots. So she's gonna take a swig of the golden light.
Okay. Yeah, you take a swig of the golden light. You recover all your spells, and you get a memory. Another like sort of what might be considered like a perfect moment or like surreal moment comes flooding back to you. It's not necessarily something you've forgotten, but maybe you look back on it now more idealized. What's the memory this time? Do you have anything?
This time it's gonna be the grand opening of Heart's Desire, and probably a bunch of people are there to see the unveiling of the space.
Okay.
And like, yeah, probably her whole family's there. They're telling her how proud they are of her, and then just the rush of people pouring in kind of like makes her happy.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, that sort of joy and feeling of like success and all that floods over you. Feels really good. It's really like exaggerated. All the sort of like emotion of the moment feels really like way more intense than it probably actually did when you experienced it. And it's it lasts over the course of a minute or so. And once it sort of fades, you definitely like feel better. You feel stronger, like recovering all your spells and stuff. But there's almost like this feeling of like once it fades, like something missing, like you miss that feeling a little bit.
Right. It's like a high.
Yeah.
That she's chasing. After she takes a swig, she'll go downstairs and say hi to the people who are there.
Right on. Yeah, you go downstairs. You probably see past like Faithless Sorrow on the stairs, who's heading the same direction. So she joins you down there, and then maybe by the time you get down there, Hands, Ruin, and Mard are all down there as well.
Good morning, lovely people.
Yeah, Hands gives you a nod. Faithless says, good morning. And Mard just says, morning.
It's an expression that people usually say when they wake up.
Yeah, she, Mard kind of like nods. Okay, I understand.
Do we smell the food that Lucero is making?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you probably do. Yeah, I think so.
Is it a Japanese style breakfast?
They would probably do a mix.
Okay.
Like the tamagi eggs and stuff like that, but they would probably still have like bacon, breakfast sausages, and stuff as well. Miso soup. It would probably be an even mix between the two.
Grilled fish.
Yeah, I think there would be some grilled fish in there.
That's something that they eat for breakfast. I don't know. And fruit.
Yeah.
We actually had a foreign exchange student from Japan say that all he ate for breakfast was fruit in the morning, and that was it.
First thing
Maybe
that
some miso soup.
popped in my head,
Makes sense to
although
me.
it wasn't breakfast, was this ramen place we ate at for the Broken meetup, and it was delicious. The reason it popped in my head is because the egg that was in the
Oh, you got a soft boiled
God, I love jelly
it
egg.
was so good, so good.
Jelly egg.
I
so
got him
much.
to eat takoyaki.
Yeah, takoyaki. God, I
What is that?
You talking about the
Octopus dumpling.
squid dumpling thing that
No,
the,
Octopus, not squid.
Octopus.
okay.
It's different.
It's usually like a single
Yes.
piece of octopus baked in
Take
in a
pancake
bread?
batter, put a piece of octopus in it, and make it a ball. Put, I think, soy sauce, like sauce, and mayonnaise, and bonito flakes in it. Sorry, I
They
took
didn't-
away from your thing, Ella.
No, you're fine.
They didn't do bonito flakes. That was my only disappointment.
Bro.
But they were very generous with the octopus, so I couldn't complain too much.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, because a lot of
Places,
places
it's
it's
almost
just like
all
a
pink.
single piece that's small.
It's one sucker
They-
worth of octopus.
Yeah.
No, they were extremely generous with the octopus, so I couldn't complain that they were skimping up that there was no bonito.
Nice. It's
Bring
weird
your
that
own
they
bonito.
Anyways.
Did
Derailing the
Sorry.
campaign by talking about Japanese food again.
Just hear a clatter in the kitchen. Where's my octopus?
I feel like at that moment, a very sleepy Curse would come down the stairs, like staring into the kitchen with half, like her eyes are half open. She's like, "You're what?"
My octopus is missing.
You eat it.
I was looking forward to it with breakfast.
Lucero, do you need help in the kitchen?
Well, it's no hero's feast, but I've got it almost done.
All right. I guess I'll just wait here. I'm excited to see what you've cooked.
Blue starts like bringing out all the stuff. They're like bowls of rice, miso soup, the tamagi eggs, fish. But also there's regular scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage, pancakes. There is far too much food for the group that is there.
Yeah.
Thank you for cooking. And Quartz is gonna dig in.
It was nice to do it again.
Yeah. Lucero, you eat too, I assume?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Lucero.
God
It
damn it. What do you do to my food?
nothing. Like it tastes normal. I mean, well, it seems like it tastes normal mostly. Like it's pretty good. It's just that it's not really like satiating for some reason. Like it's missing something. Maybe.
Is it the same for everyone?
No,
Or just Lucero?
just Lucero. In hands and cursed and marred and ruin.
But they don't know what they're actually missing out on.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Where's the stupid bug that my octopus goes missing, and now this? What next?
What's wrong, dear?
I woke up this morning and one of those stupid clockwork beetles was on my pillow.
Why
Anybody
was that there?
seen a clockwork beetle?
Yes, we did see some before.
You have?
Yep. Make sure you don't show it to the kid. He's just gonna run away and enclose you in a bubble.
It's gone. I tried to stuff it in a vial and it disappeared on me.
Is that a
It disappeared.
Is that a hint of deception? I checked there, Lucero.
You let it loose.
Oh.
All right.
So it's loose in here and no one knows where it's at.
Would Cursed know why, or can she not?
I
put her
don't know
finger-
where it went.
Cursed,
Sorry.
for you, it tastes it's the feeling is similar to any other like food that they've given you.
Sorry, my mouth went in reverse of what I wanted to say. I meant,
Yeah.
does Cursed recognize the idea of a clockwork beetle?
Oh.
That's the thing I wanted to ask. I did not say those words.
I thought you were talking
so
about. I
sorry.
thought you were talking about the
I was
food.
stuck on the soup because I posted in the thing.
So the clockwork beetle thing, like, well, you don't technically have that memory right now. Make a.
I was gonna say, can I do a history check or?
Make a wisdom save. You're gonna need
Oh
to.
no, not
you're-
a save.
You're gonna need to roll pretty high. It being a save should help you out a little bit, maybe.
Hold on. The one in the block. Wisdom. Oh man.
Yeah, it's not like your best stat or anything. Oh,
Oh
that
my
is
God.
We don't.
okay. So you rolled in secret, which is okay.
I didn't mean to do that,
Yeah, it's
and it's also still really shitty.
Yeah,
I have no
it's-
idea what's going on.
That's all right. You rolled a 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, because
I don't know why it was on 2DM.
haven't had the Heroes Feast. I think it is expired, right? It's only for one day.
Yeah, Heroes Feast lasts.
So we no
Sure,
longer
yeah,
have
yeah.
the advantage. Well, most of you guys don't have the advantage, I think. some
Maybe
of
my
us
last
will be
roll
from
was
other
cheap.
abilities.
Yeah. I mean, so yeah, Cursed, you're not really sure. I
I
don't-
just drink soup and hang out.
I don't think the whole like clockwork beetle thing is something you've encountered since you've come back this most recent time. So
I just wanted to check.
yeah, no worries.
I should know the scent of them because we encountered them in that statue that we fought. I believe that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, this is yeah. Same
Can you
beetles.
sniff / track search for one?
Yeah, you can. You have a special roll for sniffing stuff out, right? You get advantage.
I just get advantage. Yeah.
Okay.
All I can imagine is just start sniffing around. It's just like all of a sudden all over loose. Oh
7.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, you're sniffing around, and yeah, you pick up the scent coming from loose.
Oh no! I read that as a joke.
Do you approach Lucero?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you get closer. The scent gets stronger.
It doesn't seem like it's just because she had an interaction with it. He would expect the smell to be on her, or because Lucero said that he had an interaction.
Yeah. I mean, it's stronger than like just being on Lucero's hand, though. As you get closer, it seems to be coming from like Lucero's producing the scent.
And we've seen these things crawl inside people before. Got it.
Yeah.
So Mirth will sniff a few times to be sure, and then
You sniff a few more times,
inside you.
and the scent fades. Now you just smell Lucero.
What are you doing?
I think it's inside Lucero.
Oh, is that why it
We've seen this
disappeared?
before.
What do they do?
If you lost sight of it, it could have easily gone inside.
Do they do anything? Are they dangerous like the other bugs?
I'm not sure what they do.
Out a golden golem.
I don't think they're friendly.
Can you say that a little bit louder, Maury? What'd you say? I just want the class to hear.
It hollowed out a golden golem.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Hollowed
said
out.
you
The
were.
golden golem was hollow.
I thought you said something else. Never mind.
What did you think I said?
I thought you said, "Am I gonna shit out a golden golem?" That's what I thought you said.
Lucero be shitting.
That's the other way that they can come out.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna turn to Quartz. What do those things do?
We saw it. They came out of the golems that attacked us, correct?
So we should just kill him now.
Not necessarily. Are you sure that Lucero doesn't smell like it because it was on their pillow?
Barely.
Should we? Do you think we can cut it out? They don't reproduce like hence bugs, right?
Mirth will take this opportunity to transform and then bear claws.
Wait.
What are you doing?
You transform and then bare your claws. All right.
Yes, for cutting it out.
Yeah.
Are we doing PvP again? Is that what's happening, guys?
Here we go.
I have a question.
Everybody roll.
Wait. I have a question about Magnificent
Oh,
Mansion.
goodness.
Okay.
I
He's
can
not
cut it
attacking. He's
out.
just like, offering.
Shrink this down. There we go.
You have options.
I guess you're over here by Lucero now. What you had? Anybody? Maury, did you have a question? Was somebody about to ask a question?
Mari had a question.
I need to find the spell real quick.
It was a question about the mansion thing.
If he's not attacking right now, we can
I'm
continue.
not attacking.
Yet.
Makie is definitely moving to get in front of Mirkrith. Like, I have medical knowledge. I don't know if you do, but I would be the one cutting it out. Not you.
Well, Lucero, do you feel anything strange?
No!
Assuming there's an insect inside of you, you should be able to feel it.
They look at hands and it's like, in all fairness, I didn't feel his until the last little bits either.
But
That
those
thing
were
also tried to
eggs.
deceive us when we ran into it, if you remember. Tried to
What about deceiving?
conceal its presence in the golem.
But I'm a living bee. I think that's a bit harder to hide.
Why would you say that?
That's exactly what a golden statue would say.
I'm
That's
gonna beat
That's
you.
what I wanted to say, but I can't say that.
You absolutely can. If the DM said it, you can. It's allowed.
One, I don't like them as much as you don't. Two, I'm not something it can just hollow out and hide inside. I have organs and
There are
things.
plenty
I
of
need to
cavities inside the head.
function.
I'm gonna fix Lucero's token in a second and make it the token from the title screen, but I just wanted to point this out. Okay. Lucero's eyes are gold. Lucero's nose, and if you look at the nose, on the inside of the nose, you can see gold. Just pointing that out. You don't need a perception. You don't need a perception check to observe that.
Lucero changed form, or are they just staying in this form?
They've been a bit distracted, so they're still in this form.
Makie is actually a bit surprised that Lucero stayed in this form.
Part of it is nobody has made comments.
She
So-
did. She did. Not the end of last session, but the session before that. Makie had said
Right after they
something.
woke up, yeah.
Yeah.
It was more of they were a tad distracted.
Hmm.
Well, Lucero, what do you want to do about this problem? Is this even a problem?
If we can find it and expertly extract it, yes. Please do not eviscerate me to pull one bug out.
Well, what do you want to do?
Boil him again. That would prove 2 points. Just saying. As he
I
takes another
would-
sip of soup.
I would
Is there a
prefer
way
not
that I could
to-
possibly sniff or investigate any way to determine a more exact location of this thing?
You
Sorry,
started?
you're glitching out a little bit. Sniff or investigate.
Is there a way that I could to try to find a more sort of exact or somewhat more exact location of where this thing is? Narrow it down at least.
You can certainly try. You can sniff again, or you can medical check Lucero. Maybe nature. Up to you.
Lucero will willingly
Guessing
be a part
different
of it as
answers
medical
based on what you do.
Can
Perhaps,
I
yeah.
do a medicine check as well?
Okay. I will
I've been-
sniff because I'm sure someone else would medicine.
I've been waiting for you to ask to do a medicine check, Makie. Of course you can.
Yay!
As part of his health team.
Okay.
Christ.
Couple things. So you're sniffing over Lucero, Mirkrith, and you can't pick the scent back up. You just smell Lucero now. And Lucero does smell a bit different than before. There's a bit of sulfur, ash, brimstone kind of on Lucero's scent now than before he was raised, but you do still smell his original scent there. But yeah, you can't pick up the beetle's scent again.
At all.
At all, yeah.
There should also be another smell mixed in.
That definitely just makes me more suspicious because how would the scent disappear?
Should there be another scent mixed in,
There
Maury?
should
What is?
be a third scent. Yeah,
What's that?
that should be very familiar to
flesh.
me. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're right. Yeah, you're right. yeah. There's definitely flesh scent there. Yes. How could I forget? Yeah,
Did we
yeah.
forget the
Yeah.
flesh?
But you're right. Mirakrith, by the way, you're right. It shouldn't be able to just disappear. There's something weird about that, for
No
sure.
helpful information.
I will say this, because you rolled over a 25. You smell, maybe it smells, I don't know. It's up to you how it smells. I imagine it might smell kind of like ozone or like something like that. But you smell like recently cast or recently activated magic on Lucero.
I can smell magic.
Sure.
It casts
Okay.
non-detection.
Sure. I mean, you rolled really high, basically. You rolled over, like I said, I'm just only doing this because you rolled over a 25. I for some reason I remember either watching or something a campaign where a barbarian could smell magic, like literally. So it's not entirely unheard of.
That's terrifying.
I can't remember what kind of barb. I want to say they were. I want to say they were like a totem bard.
I
barb,
smell the blood of a wizard.
but I can't remember.
I smell the magic of a
Mirth
wizard.
will just say that it seems to be hiding somehow.
Do what? Repeat that.
It seems to be hiding somehow.
If it was hiding, like you got a good enough scent. If it was like hiding in Lucero's body, you should still be able to smell it.
Like Lucero even like willingly
Yeah, okay.
like offers you the hand that's been like bit and cut open.
The other thing is like before when you're not crazy. Like you definitely know what you smelled before. But the other thing about it before, like I said, it was coming from Lucero. It was like Lucero was producing the scent. It might have even been stronger than just the beetle by itself. Like it might have smelled like a bunch of them or something. Makie,
That's me.
you're doing like a checkup for Lucero really quick. The biggest thing that you notice, and you rolled really high here too. Nothing about Lucero like seems medically out of the ordinary. Like he doesn't seem sick. He's not pale. He doesn't have any obvious signs of any kind of medical ailment or anything. You do notice like the eyes and nose, of course. You don't even have to make a roll for that. The big thing, the big clue you pick up here is that the cut on Lucero's palm is very, very much so an exit wound, not an entrance wound.
Okay. I don't think it's actually inside you. If you look at the way that your flesh is ripped, it is an exit wound, not an entry.
Do you think it's a leftover bug from when they were inside Lucero?
What exactly did it look like?
No Quartz, because it was one of the clockworky bugs. It ticked.
Okay, then Lucero, where did it come from? Riddle me this.
If we go by Makie's answer, apparently me.
So do you
No.
produce
I'm
bugs
saying
now?
it left.
Lucero, make
It's
a
even worse.
Lucero, make a wisdom check.
Oh, bud.
I'm gonna lose my mind.
I mean, 18's not bad.
Okay. So, Lucero, you hear a voice in your head. It's the same voice we've heard before say things like, "Isn't it beautiful?" and stuff like that. This time, the voice says, it's almost like you're hearing part of it, like you're missing the first thing it says. Like it's almost like you're picking up in the middle of a sentence that it was speaking. And it says, "I dreamed it into existence."
Luce is going to spin in like this direction so they're not facing anybody and points to like, you bastard!
Just speak. Okay.
Yeah, you just start yelling at somebody who's not there.
Yeah. I'm hoping for a response.
Who are you talking
Gonna get one.
to?
Do I get one?
No, you don't get one. No, you definitely get no response. No.
So rude.
Who are you talking to?
Maybe there's one in the brain.
That's what I'm starting to think.
Or
Do I need to
maybe
perform?
she's-
Makie and Mirkrith, since you're both like interacting with Lucero right now, right before Lucero does this, Lucero's eyes glow slightly.
Have a telltale feature.
Yeah.
I mean, so does Cursed with her dagger. Once we figure out that that's her dagger causing it.
Eyes closed.
Yeah, the gold in Lucero's eyes just kind of like glows a tad right before this happens.
Do you
We're
think
just gonna associate the glow with Lucero going crazy.
Do you think maybe Lucero got affected by madness, similar to how Hans talks to random people?
That what? Makie
Hands
wasn't
talk
there for
to
the
themselves.
conversation with Hans, so she's not sure what that's. She knows he's been talking to himself, I guess.
You know how Hans has been talking to himself,
Yes.
right?
I don't.
Well, apparently that's some sort of effect by the Prince of Madness that that he did on them to punish them, at least according to Hans. So if that happened to Hans, maybe the same thing's happening to Lucero.
Mard chimes in and says, well, I mean, it makes sense. You do share blood now. Maybe he's laying claim to you.
What?
Mard shrugs.
No.
I don't know. Just
I just work here.
And she's pointing at Cursed now. Explain this to me.
You don't think I'm crazy, do you?
Go
What,
ahead.
Maury?
Go ahead, Cursed, explain.
Lucy's like turned to Darren because they've been keeping out of this conversation. You don't think I'm crazy, do you?
I mean,
How do we even know that that's Lucero in there?
So, what is the name of the child that almost didn't make it?
You mean the one I raised because you wouldn't touch them because I accidentally made the comment that they're so adorable I could eat them up?
I still don't know why you would try and eat them up.
It's just an expression. It just means they're very cute.
I wouldn't want to eat something just because it's cute. But I guess that answers that. That is Lucero.
Didn't hear a
Talking about
name.
right now?
That sounded like an evasion.
Fuyo. Her name was Fuyo.
Okay.
So something that only Lucero would know, that should prove something.
If you want even more proof, it's also who I thought was in the ice chest when we were out raiding the demon den.
Why would she be in an ice chest?
I don't know, it was part of the charm.
Right. Well, we've confirmed it is Lucero.
So, Lucero's claimed now because you share blood? Can you elaborate?
Oh, I have no idea what I'm talking about, says Mart. Just guessing. I mean, just an idea. I don't.
If anyone should have claim on Lucero now, it should be Tulpa.
What?
Yeah, Mard says, who's Tulpa?
Luce is gonna point at Mirror and go, the flesh guy, right?
Sure, the flesh guy.
That's a fun
You-
phrase. Thanks.
He hasn't really talked about him all that much. So, like,
No, yeah,
just the
but-
little bit he has, it's like, that's like the only thing Luce has kind of like been able to like group the two together. Like, Luce has no idea like how the Tulpa and the flesh are together, but
Only flesh.
Lucero, make a history roll.
So
Holy shit. That's a
Oh my god.
That's a critical
That makes
failure.
it's been
Luce
a bad
got
morning.
nothing.
It's been a bad morning.
No coffee.
Yeah, the flesh guy.
No
Nothing.
coffee.
You know, the man with
No,
the flesh.
there's been coffee, but my coffee has not been good.
Don't you have a magic item for that?
Make coffee good.
Rambling, does my
Coffee canister or
magic
whatever.
coffee taste okay?
Purify food and drink. Coffee automatically tastes good.
Is
It
it
tastes
magic
like
coffee or is
commercial
it just like
Yes, I have the boundless bottle of coffee.
okay? So but
Typically,
it's
the coffee is normal. The container that makes it.
yeah, it's just coffee. Yeah, I mean there's,
It's not his usual blend.
it tastes like coffee. I mean, it's just that it doesn't give you that same satisfaction it used to.
No,
Like there's
Lucero-
something
Oh, no.
there's something missing from it. Like you're not sure what it is. It's just that it doesn't like it doesn't sate you like it used to. Everything else still functions the same.
I'm so glad it's magical because as soon as Lucero realizes this, they take it and they chunk it across the room.
He's better anyways. Shall I make you a cup? Maki just starts making you tea.
What are we doing about Lucero's infection?
What
They're
does
making
Lucero
those
want to
beetles. We
do
don't want them
about
anymore.
Lucero's infection?
The only thing I could think of is trying
Spell
to cut it out.
slot?
I'm just the claws again.
You don't cut it out. I will cut it out.
Cut it out.
Why don't I ask a
Continue.
profession?
What do you mean?
Have one more sending spell I can use. Why don't we ask somebody who might know about these things?
What are you asking?
Did Lucero tell us what Golden Guy said in his head, or no?
No, not yet. Nobody's asked.
I mean, I don't know
would
that
be-
we
Because this was
we
while Maki
understand.
was meditating and everybody else was asleep. So I don't think anybody paid attention that Luce was doing sending.
No, not the sending. I'm talking about what the Golden Guy said about he dreamed it into being or made it into being or whatever.
Oh, no.
So we don't know that.
Yeah.
Should we be worried about you?
Yes.
Essentially.
Acting very strange.
You try making your favorite foods and do nothing for you. And you tell me if you're having a good morning and act fine.
Strange is
Maybe
relative.
salt.
What Quartz?
Maybe you need to add more salt.
You cough.
Season it.
I cooked them the same way I did 10,000 years ago.
There's the problem. It's 10,000-year-old recipe used in forever.
You seem to like it fine.
Well, I guess for all intents and purposes, you do have a different body. So maybe your body doesn't agree with it.
Why are we worried about the coffee? It's making beetles.
Say it's beetle. Sorry.
At least it's not Beetlejuice.
You mean beetle soup?
No, y'all already made that.
Beetle soup
I
was
did.
Oh, that was larvae
decent.
soup.
That was larvae soup. Yeah, that makes it a lot better.
I'm like 90% sure I had a crink in my neck the other day, but I'm not going to harp on it.
The other day,
Yesterday.
before or after the boiling?
Considering I don't remember pre-boil, I'm going to say post.
Post.
Oh, you remember nothing at all.
I remember dying, and then I remember being on a table.
So
That's
the,
Somewhere in
usually
the
how it works.
middle,
Was the
y'all took
crink-
me to the timey-wimey man.
So was the crink before dying or after?
I noticed it after?
So you're saying it could have been before?
Possibly, considering I got carted to at least a merchant. Still not 100% where in the timeline that is. That's still weird. There was a lot of pain at the merchant.
Okay, well, if like you don't seem very concerned about this, Lucero. Why is that?
Because the bugs are made to hide and deceive.
A lot of stuff dumped on me all at once. I'm processing stuff as fast as I possibly can. Considering what I did for the last 10,000 years, you know.
If you notice any more bugs, you'll tell us, right?
Probably by y'all seeing me try to obliterate them, but yes.
Why are we just ignoring this?
Ignoring what?
This.
What are you like gesturing to when you say this?
You. We can't trust it to tell us if there's more bugs.
That was rude.
I was just about to say, first of all, rude. Second of all, if we don't know what's going on with it, how do we deal with it? Maybe the answer comes later. Maybe you
Rip
give
it
it some
open and
blind
take them
faith,
out.
puppy dog.
That's
I
what we
just
did with
realized
the
those are
golem.
quite.
Ripped it open and let them out. And then squished them.
We also had a date yesterday. The Prince of Hell. Who, considering by his name, I'm pretty sure keeps a tight schedule.
So we should go there
Already
now.
written. Would be preferable.
Actually, I
considering the
think
less-
we were just supposed to meet with somebody who would make us the appointment.
Either way, we're making either him. We're either late to meet him or one of his peons late.
And did you still want to have that meeting with just the two of you? Or did you want the rest of the group to follow suit?
Well, and they're going to like Mirth on the nose. I don't think this one is going to let me run off.
Definitely dodged out of the way.
We're also
What
all
do I
kind
need-
of involved now.
Do I need a roll to boot Mirth on the nose?
Well, it sounds like he's taking the dodge action, so yeah, roll with disadvantage, I guess. It'd be a improvised attack or no, unarmed attack, I guess. Or yeah, unarmed attack. We'll say unarmed attack because you're not grappling him.
I don't have that. What is unarmed attack?
Basically, strength plus d20. If you don't have, you wouldn't have proficiency. Or maybe dex. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's strength. Is your attacks are based on strength, right? Lucero? I think it's strength.
I think
Isn't
so.
that just damage? Isn't just attack roll just a D20 without the proficiency?
Yeah. D20 plus strength. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, 14. You have disadvantage, so roll again. Okay, 14. That misses. I'm pretty sure it misses you, right, Mirth?
Oh, yeah. And Mirth looks like he's getting angry. Continue what you're saying, though. Yes, sir.
But they were saying that I don't think this one would let me run off by myself.
Are you referencing Makie?
Here, Chris.
Makie
I don't think he
also
counts Makie as somebody to watch Lucero.
Then if that's the case, why don't we gather everyone and head there right away? Has everyone finished with their food?
And if it's in here, if I drop the mansion, it'll get shoved out.
This is also a better way to prove where it is than ripping him open.
And if it doesn't get shoved out,
Then we know where it is.
and then we rip.
No, then we find a non-violent way to fix it.
Why would I willingly be making these things if it is coming from me?
Be crawling out of your subconscious.
I don't like these things.
Nobody likes a nightmare.
According to Makie, it's only an exit wound. So, where else would they have come from?
That's what I'm trying to explain to him. Like, why would I willingly make these in me? First of all, how?
What if you're not willing?
And what if they're spying on us?
Right. The willingness doesn't matter. It's a threat.
And what is killing me gonna do?
Said anything about killing you?
That's pretty much what happens when you rip somebody open.
Isn't
there magic to find gold in someone?
There is a locate object. Lucero would point out that there is a locate object spell.
Locate bug. Bug.
Luce would point out that there is locate object, there is locate creature, and there is also
Yeah,
locate
we have
animals or
solutions to
plants.
this.
Those spells, Lucero?
I do not have. I have access to locate creature and locate object. Locate animals or plants is not in my repertoire.
Wouldn't creature cover a mechanical bug?
Is it alive?
I mean, you just describe the thing, and then
Potentially.
even constructs are creatures technically, so it should.
Here I will.
Even
I
if
don't
we
have
have-
it in my spell list, so I will paste the spell description.
It just finds the closest one of that thing. So.
Well, if there's only one of that thing.
Good work.
Let me do Mimesia. Because I do not have this as a set spell. It is a 4th level spell, so I need to do 18 or higher.
We stand back.
I get ready to attack. Wherever it may be.
24.
What are you
So
doing
I am
here?
trying to locate one of these golden bugs.
Okay.
Please tell me I don't light up like a Christmas tree.
Direction of creature's location, as long as the creature was within 1,000 feet of the creature is moving.
Oh, it's within.
A spell can locate a specific creature known to you, the nearest creature of a specific kind. Show close. At least once the creature described named is in a different form. Such as being other effects polymorphs. The spell doesn't locate the creature. A spell can't locate a creature if running water is at least 10 feet wide, blocks the direct path between you and the creature. Okay. So you cast locate creature, try to locate this golden beetle.
Or a golden beetle.
Yeah, or any golden beetle in the vicinity. Yeah, you don't locate anything.
Oh, there you have it.
Things. And it is a 1,000-foot radius.
You're telling us you don't sense it.
Yeah. Well, that's what Luce is like. Luce is like looking directly at Mirth while he's saying that. Like nothing pings. It is a 1,000-foot search.
Can I insight check that just in case they're lying?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do as well. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely. Make insight checks.
I
And
don't even need to roll.
yeah, you choose to fail.
Yeah, Luce isn't lying at all.
Okay. Yeah. Pretty easy to read Lucero here, and they seem to be being honest and just as confused as you are.
Trust me, my dude. I would have been extremely upset if I lit up like a Christmas tree with this spell.
What's a Christmas tree?
Christmas.
You know those trees we would put in the house where we would put the candles and stuff and the ornaments for the kiddos?
Why would you put candles on a tree?
It made it pretty.
All I can think of now is the KFC Christmas plate.
Just for safety's sake, do you want me to try locate object? They're
Yeah.
looking at Mirth.
No,
Well, this is a lot easier, basically.
doesn't
as
know
long
how
as I don't
magic
roll down.
works.
If for some reason the spell thinks the beetle is an object versus a creature, and that's why it didn't light up. Because if I'm remembering right, Darren, Quartz, they diviners, they were mechanical, right? They clicked, they were clockwork.
To our best knowledge, yes. Well, we didn't exactly get to dissect one to see what they actually were.
Well, I say this way, if I do both spells, that should alleviate any worries, right?
Sure.
Gonna need a hit of
If
that.
this doesn't work, then that means that there are no bugs in the immediate area, and we can't exactly do anything about it at this time. So the next time we see a bug, then we can probably ask. For all we know, this bug was simply a dream. We never
Left
actually
an
saw
open
it.
wound.
Leaving an opened wound, and did Mirth say he could smell it?
I can smell it, yeah.
Yeah.
And I smell dreams now too. I can smell magic, so I mean I guess it's within the realm of possibility.
You can smell
Right. So I'm gonna try again, but with locate object, just to see.
just to get everybody to shut up.
Yeah, you can smell lightning too. Like, you know what storms smell like? I don't know. I
Yeah,
think
that makes sense.
I think it kind of makes sense that you can smell magic, like, or at least like, yeah, kind of sense it in the air. If it's recently been cast, kind of
His
thing.
nose is really going off right now with loose casting spells, then, huh?
He's sneezing.
Tingling.
Okay, describe or name an object familiar to you. Sense the direction of object's location. The object is in motion in the direction. it's
Basically the
supposed to-
same as creature, just
Okay,
for an object.
Okay. All right, you cast the spell. You do not detect
I'm in
anything.
the buggies again.
You do not detect anything. Also, I'll go ahead and let you know now that you've cast the spell. Construct creatures are still technically creatures, so the first one should have worked.
I figured that, but it was more of a I don't want Mirth to rip me open.
Yeah. I mean, to be
So
fair,
using both of them.
To be fair,
It's the principle of the thing.
He still might. But
Fair.
It is mirror.
So you tell us. You tell us.
This
to
way
sense
he
nothing
has
with
less of an
insight.
excuse.
What'd you say, Wolfram?
I said Lucero tells us they don't sense anything. We insight.
Okay,
They
yeah.
fail. We believe.
Again, nothing pings.
I like this.
So let them again know that they don't sense anything.
All right. So, where do we go from here, guys?
Well, I could always try heat metal and see if that works.
You could.
Don't you have to see the metal that you're casting that on, though?
No, it's just anything in contact with person.
Just metal.
Make with knots.
Lucero just melts.
Totally valid idea.
It can burn its way out from the inside. We'll know exactly where it's at.
At least not do it inside my home.
Is it Lucero wearing armor?
Wait, you got it.
It's leather.
No, it's leather.
Yeah. I can't wear, I can only wear light armor. Why don't we go outside?
Still
and
doesn't
then I
make
can drop
sense.
the
We can't
mansion,
find the thing. Fine.
and then we see if the boom gets popped out.
So, am I actually doing this?
Are you?
Let's see if the bug comes out of the mansion first. How about that? Then you can try to
Okay.
melt me.
Then you can try.
I think that's
to
a good
melt.
idea.
Fair. Luce is also looking like mildly panicked.
Are you sure boiling's off the
Hopefully-
menu?
No, not technically.
Why don't we just boil them again? You guys are so needy for an answer.
I don't
like
want to be boiled.
Would you rather be boiled or would you rather be encased in whatever you're wearing forever? You have two options.
Would I be encased in leathers?
I don't know how to feel about that. Turn the house on.
Luce is like looking down at the robe, so confused.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed the part where he wasn't wearing metal armor. Whoops.
You now have a very confused wizard on your hands. Okay, out the door, out the door, out the door. Luce is just like start shoving people out.
Oh, fine.
Cursed will fist two pain.
What?
Like she gets a pancake in each hand while you're shoving her out the door.
Oh. Yeah. And then once everybody's out, we'll drop the mansion and watch where the doorway is to see if a buggy comes out.
Yeah, so any creature left in the mansion when you drop it gets thrown out, right? That's the idea.
Not just that, but like if we leave
Creature
items
or
and
object.
stuff in there, they get spat out as well. Basically anything that's not part of the mansion.
Yeah.
So anybody who forgot to grab their shoes, don't worry. They're there.
Yeah.
They're coming.
They're coming.
All right.
Get like launched.
The house just has to spit them out for her.
Yeah. So you guys were still in the hovel, or like, yeah, in the hovel in the city, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you close the mansion up, and sure enough, out pops a tiny little golden beetle that suddenly seems a bit disoriented and goes skittering across the ground.
I hit it with a fucking psychic
Can I
blade.
stomp on it?
On to catch
Does
it.
that
No,
make
we got-
any sense?
Oh,
It's a
well.
Fireball.
1,000-foot range. How big was the mansion?
I don't care how big.
Yeah, it's
What?
It's almost like they might have something that prevents him from being detected by detect spells.
That's my way to get him.
I knew it.
I attack.
You all attack, yes.
We want to catch it.
Everybody's making attack rolls on this thing. It sounds like, sure, everybody go ahead.
Oh god, fireball.
You all get a surprise round on it. It is surprise.
I mean, the psychic blades, if that can kill it, that'll give us its body, right?
Can I stab it with my dagger?
Fireball.
Head
Yes.
up?
Fireball right in the middle.
Make
of
it make a save.
The hobble. Yeah, are you casting fireball? Because I think you're going to hit everybody.
We gotta go.
Did I
We
ask
gotta
how big
go.
the room was?
No, I said I cast fireball. All right.
Do it.
I was about to say, I'm pretty sure this is going to happen first.
Panic. Fireball. Profit.
All right. I guess we're all making dexterity saves.
Dexterous.
God, not a deck. A deck save?
I should be fine.
Yeah, it's a dex save because Lucero's
God.
fireballing you. Yeah.
I
Okay.
Please, God.
I'm able to use this, which
Nat 20.
On this
I take no
Whoa,
damage.
get her.
Oh no,
Yeah,
Quartz!
you have evasion.
Quartz is toast.
18. You just passed.
yeah, I got 18 with my ability.
I guess I'll roll for Faithless Sorrow here.
I somehow managed to get the fuck out of the way.
Make sure you roll for Ruin
And I also have evasion.
And Smart is going to get incinerated, so that'll be funny.
yeah, you're probably gonna kill
You're
Marge.
killing your
Say,
How did
if
you
you
do
do
this?
this fireball, I'm pretty sure Miracles will actually kill you.
This I understand.
This I get.
Okay, here's Mard. Oof.
What do you mean?
Holy crap. Mard
Did
rolled
you
an
just
8.
match?
Mard rolled an 18.
This is for
Oh, wow.
Sorry. That's
No,
for
Fast.
Unfortunately, Mard would still take half damage.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's not gonna
I think
matter.
she has what? 10 HP? 11 HP? Something like that?
Let me check. Let me check.
Hey, she managed to
Better
dodge
than
some at
what?
least.
Yeah.
I think
Look,
it's 10
this
HP,
is-
yeah.
This is part of your monk training. You have to learn how to evade.
You say to the corpse, the smoldering corpse.
Yeah.
Dodge!
Mard has 10 HP, yeah.
All that damage. Let's see. Let's see where this.
See how much you kill her.
The
This
stupid
is-
thing roll. Or does it not get a chance?
Who?
Huh?
Oh, the beetle.
Oh, the beetle.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I am like dropping this thing right on top of it, but still.
Did Ruin
Technically, I should give it a
also? Did
Ruin's
Ruin roll
hamster is
too?
dead. I don't think Ruin would notice.
Sorry, what about Ruin?
Did he roll?
He needs to. Who's controlling Ruin again?
Is it Purdy?
Yeah, I'm trying to roll for it. Ruin.
One second.
I'm sorry, hands.
Brings ruin there.
I'm gonna have to do so much healing after this to bring people back.
You're gonna get ranted at so hard by Makie.
If you don't die first.
Yeah, if you
Alright.
don't die from your own
I'll roll for the beetle here. Oh gosh, I'm typing in the wrong thing. Hang on a second. Oh, here we go. The beetle crits.
To the no silvery
You
barb.
kidding?
To silvery barbs, the beetle. All right.
Wait, even if it fails, it'll still take half.
Yes. I'm making sure it's dead.
You're burning it to a crisp.
17.
Super
monster.
dead. Mega dead. Dead as hell.
All right. However, Mard is also killed. Hang on. I'm gonna bring you guys back over to the city map, I think.
This must be made.
We'll get rid of the cauldron.
Lucero, why would you do this? You're
Here we go. Oh, roll 20 is freaking out.
Oh, fuck.
Holy moly. Okay. Here we go. It's back. All right. Here. All right. So Mard dies.
See and or smell or hear.
Sorry?
The beetle. Do we see, smell, or hear the beetle die?
Oh yeah, it's dead for sure. Yeah.
Obliterated. There's just a little smear.
It like
melted
melts.
into a pile of goo.
Well
Yeah.
done.
It's a pile of molten gold and like a tiny little crystal left. Everybody, how much? Faithless Sorrow takes half. She should also be at full health right now.
His eye is like slightly twitching as he's panting.
Okay. Yeah. Everybody else is taking their damage if they need to, I presume. Okay.
I don't know if I need to. I'm so sorry.
Unless you have evasion, then you take at least half damage if you failed.
Oh, jeez.
Full
What was
damage.
your?
So
You
what
you
was the-
failed, so you take
Damn it.
full damage. You take 34.
34.
Oh,
If you have
hold on. God.
if you have hellish resistance, you take half damage to fire.
Oh yeah.
So
Forgot.
that's what,
No.
17, 16.
17.
17.
Thank you.
So I was
Good
like, oh, I
reaction,
take 34
Lucero.
damage. Did anybody else
Quartz
die?
is gonna go up. Quartz is gonna go up to Lucero,
I don't think so.
and she's gonna slap him in the face.
But you want to make it unarmed attack? Or...
Luce isn't even gonna fight that. They deserve it. They know it.
Yeah, and then she's gonna say, "If you do that again, I will not save you from this guy." As she points to Mirth. Mark my words.
Like gesture where the bug was. A little golden
But they
smear
got the
on the
bug.
ground.
No, not the
That
bug.
was the important
to
part.
Mirth.
Is Mart
I think
dead?
that's what Mir was
dead?
saying.
She's
Yeah.
dead, right? Because she took more than double her normal hit points.
Yeah, she's like a charred corpse. Yeah.
So I can't even do any healing.
As-
Maki is going over and poking at the corpse.
Oh, as a tiefling, as a tiefling,
Oh, she would take half.
Oh,
you should
yeah,
have
yeah,
taken half.
17. All right, yeah. So she's not. She's
I-
recoverable.
So she's not. Then I
Yeah.
will go
Well,
up and
actually,
just.
she's still alive.
Uh,
Half
Which-
of 17 because she took half and
oh,
then she's saved as well.
you're right.
Oh yeah,
okay.
she did save, didn't she?
Yeah, she would
Yeah,
have.
she had
Yeah,
anything.
so she'd be like barely hanging on.
So
Nice.
she would have taken half of 17. She would have taken 8 damage.
Mhm.
She's just barely there.
All right. Yeah, she's barely hanging
Over
in
to
there.
See her die. The best thing that
I
we
am
could do
going
is
to-
kill
me.
Marden. She'd come back stronger.
She might.
No, she
yeah.
won't.
She really will.
We could try. Since we're running experiments on people today.
Yeah, it's not like you guys got better things to do or anything.
Card gets 23 hit points.
All right. So she's back at 10 HP.
What are you doing? I was going to heal her.
I caused the damage.
Used up like 9 spells in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, except you have to drink drugs to get.
You have to drink.
You have to take drugs to get your spells back. I just need to rest to heal more. Why are you so wasteful?
At least now we know that Lucero isn't lying.
Why would I have lied about
They were
that
the one
in
that took
first
it out.
place? It's beyond me, but
Damn, who hurt you?
who was that too?
Mirth.
Yeah.
You were about to have a really insulted tiefling on your hands.
No. Emotion.
Where do we have to go from here?
Okay. Well, now that we incinerated the block, can we go?
Do hellish color. Way I can that sending spell. If maybe we get an answer.
About what?
If maybe Uprimal knows anything about these bugs.
Can we do that while we walk towards
Yeah, that was the plan.
where we're going?
Yeah, that was the plan. Since it took us several hours to get there.
Oh, this is hours away?
We didn't even get there. It took us several hours to get like almost there, and then we turned.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm not
because
gonna.
we ran into the guy.
I'm just gonna.
So we were resting.
Yeah, I'm just gonna skip your
I'm
travel back if you guys are gonna travel there.
And so can we get a short rest as we walk, or is that a no?
That's fine, I guess. Yeah. Can you? I think you can short rest as you're walking, right? Let's see.
Actually, technically, I think
You might not be able to. Yeah, I think. you might
I
be
think
right.
Makie could
Right, with no.
because she could just make somebody carry her, but I
Yeah,
That's
Makie
great. Yeah,
just
if you can sit
Pikachus.
still.
A short
Yeah,
rest.
I don't-
Yeah, a short rest is interrupted by strenuous activity that lasts at least 1 hour, including walking, fighting, or casting spells.
but
Just
Since-
floating on a broom.
You mean I can do I can do catnap on people in turn.
Lucero, carry.
that would just be
Some of you may,
10
some of you
minutes
may need it.
instead of 1 hour, right? Makie is
Yeah.
going to go around start healing people regardless by slapping them on the back. So let me just find, I think it's a D8.
While we're walking, I will have to upcast it, even though I don't get any benefits to it.
D8 plus 5. All right. Who wants healing?
I do.
Kirsty's
Okay.
gonna raise her hand.
She's gonna walk up to you.
Who wants
and
healing? Raise his hand, get
give
smacked in the
you-
face.
Yep, she's.
Pop.
So here's
Motherfucker.
for
Oh,
Abe and Flo. Here's
Pop, pop.
for Curse Deception. Oh. After you've updated, do you guys need more?
Is that 6 mine?
Yeah.
God.
Which one's mine?
Sorry.
okay.
Yours is next. Evenflow's was the first one. Yours is the 10.
I mean, we have an hour to get there. So
Yeah,
anyone who
does
wants it,
anybody
there's
need
probably enough
more-
time to just keep going.
Yeah, I can literally just go around, slap you all before we head out, and then sit on somebody's shoulders to get my key points back while I short rest.
And it's
Freaking
multiple
hit me
hours,
again.
So even a second round of that.
All right. So here's Cursed Deception's second slap. Ooh, nice.
Oh.
You got what was that? Total of 19 back. Anybody else want some more slaps?
You got me full, thank you.
All right.
Sure.
People are starting to
I
realize why
think that
Luce is a
hurts.
master.
All right, here's Abenflow's second slap, 11. Here's Quartz's second slap, 13.
It was either become a masochist or just die, apparently.
Her slaps are more of she's aiming for specific pressure points.
Part of me feels like there's not a lot of strength behind them either because she is so small, but then again, she, like, fights. So, like,
She
she could
doesn't.
easily knock your vertebrae out of place.
No, she doesn't use strength at all. She literally just slaps you and hits pressure points, and that's what does it.
Oh, it's just a little
Scares
bop,
them.
just bop,
Yeah.
Little rabbit bops.
little bop, bop.
Does anybody need any more healing? I can't tell if your guys' tokens are actually updating or not, so I'm just.
Got it. Mine is not, and I think it's because it's linked to the wrong.
I just need 11 more hit points.
All right, here's another slap for Court.
Is Quartz a little extra hard because of her slapping Luce earlier?
Ooh, revenge slap.
Or was it a deserved slap?
I did also call Monkey to see where.
Every slap is deserved when it comes from Monkey.
Does Ava flow up need more slaps, or is your token just not updating?
It needs more. I think I took the full damage.
Another one for you. 10. You need more still?
Yep. My full HP is 137.
Here, okay, so another 9.
Close enough. That's good.
Okay. She's gonna look at Lucero, but she's not going to offer to heal you. She is mad. And then she's going to look at Faithless Sorrow and Ruin, and Hands, I guess, because Hands also. Do you guys need?
I deserve this.
Do you guys need your
One of all of
burns
us.
fixed?
Can we just assume that they got healed?
Right, that's what I was saying. Is we have more than enough time and attacks to do so.
Sure. Here's a 13 for Hands.
Am I getting ignored?
A 12 for
Oh,
Faithless
I'm sorry. I didn't see.
Sorrow.
I'm working on a bunch of different things here.
I don't
What's
think you have to roll.
what's
Just assume that.
That you heal up, yeah.
oh
Well, if we're assuming they have to heal up, then they probably should be using hit dice. I do have a limited number of key points until the short rest, so
But we get you would get 2 because it's 2+ hours away. So you could short rest, do it again. And then short rest and
True.
still have them back.
true, I guess.
Well, Hands was healed up from that one, so.
Excellent. I guess I'll just keep slapping people throughout the trip until they're healed.
Mirth refuses. He'll keep his damage.
I thought you self-healed. She didn't offer because she's seen you heal like without anything, so.
Oof.
Lucero, Makie doesn't go to you to carry her. She's going over to Mard. Since you are my disciple, we need to work on your endurance, so you should carry me.
Let me check something.
It's just like pick Makie's and like potato throws her over their shoulder.
Hey. Put me down.
My apprentice.
And my disciple. She didn't say she didn't want to be my disciple anymore.
You had plenty back when we were alive.
And you probably made them all wizards after I died.
I had like 5 years after you died. How much do you think I could teach?
Lucero, make a wisdom save.
God damn it!
It's a very high DC. Just so
You
you
do
know.
need to to
This
is because of
I'm
what-
using
this-
my
inspiration.
Inspiration.
This is because of what you've been whispering me about. Holy shit. All right.
Good God.
Let me see here.
Also, we don't have advantage on wisdom saves anymore.
Yeah.
Because we don't have the hero's feast.
No, I was doing
Or
that
increase-
for my using session
or increase
inspiration for
maximum
that.
HP.
Oh,
So
oh, right.
if you guys increased your max HP, you probably have to put it back where it was.
Oh, yeah, I need to fix
Okay.
that.
That's what my temporary
good
was
idea,
for.
yeah. Okay. So the good news
It was 12.
the good news is you're aware of this. You do what you told me you were doing with the whisper. And then instead of a response, you feel something invading your mind as it pours over all of your memories, all of everything you know. Congratulations. Everything you know, you have just handed over to him. He knows you have a connection to him. He knows that you were pulling his memories. He knows where you are. And he knows everything that's happened to you now. You're aware of this.
Is there any way I could cast Mind Blank while it happens?
It's too late. You can't retroactively do that.
It was more of like a while the process is happening.
As a reaction.
Is it a reaction? Is mind like a reaction?
It takes an action.
Then no. No.
No. Also,
However, you can
Consider-
cast it afterwards if you would like to.
I don't think there's
I don't-
much of a
I don't
point.
think it would help.
All right. In that case, make another wisdom save.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Yikes. Okay.
It's a failure. Give me 1 second
think-
because this is kind of serious.
I think we should have eaten the hero's feast instead of Lucero's cookie.
Well, Quartz wasn't gonna offer. Wuso's already cooking.
Yeah.
Well, Luz kept being like, "This isn't a hero's feast," but
Lucero.
someone was also kind of being like, "We still need the buffs," but
Do
I
you have-
still made food.
Do you have anything that protects you from the charmed condition?
I used to, not anymore.
Okay, I've got some bad news for you. I'm going to DM it to you.
I played with the red button a little too much, guys.
Thought the fireball was bad. Lucero was going to randomly set off some massively powerful spell right in the middle of this to start it off.
Just gonna suddenly have access to like level 12 spells.
A quick question, because I don't remember what was said before. Cursed Deception and Lucero and Makie got hit by those ghosty things during that one combat with the shepherd, and our strength got dropped. Was that recover once we long rest?
Yeah.
Okay, so I need to fix Cursed Deceptions and Makie's strength. Okay. Cursed, yours is fixed.
Thank you.
All right, who broke something?
Sorry, something fell off my desk.
You got that, Maury? You do? You're cutting out. I can't really hear you.
I got it.
Okay.
That's the
Speaking
whisper
to
of someone who knows that
meekly.
they're in trouble.
I'm sorry, but you played with fire a little too much there.
Let's light
and
this candle.
I gotta do what he would do, you know? I can't,
Oh, yeah. No, you're good.
you know.
What's happening while Lucero is carrying Makie over their shoulder?
Yeah, you
What's
just
gonna happen
snaps
to
the bunny's
Makie
neck.
now?
Are they
Jesus.
is Makie aware of the first thing you did, Lucero? Like, or was that
No.
something? No. Okay. So basically, all that happens from your perspective, Makie, is like Lucero kind of stops and shakes their head for a second and continues on, unless Lucero wants to elaborate.
Well, they did say that they were going to send a sending spell earlier.
Okay.
So
Well, I guess would they be?
Since I've known him for a while, could I do like an insight check or something?
Sure.
Okay.
Also, insight.
Oh,
Sure.
it is.
Yes.
Take 1 second.
Lucero.
There we go. That's actually a. Wait, why is that? That's weird.
It's actually a 23, right?
26.
Yes. I'm just confused as to why it says I rolled like a 4 there, but I'm very weird. That's very strange.
Maybe it's fixed or it counts the.
Oh yes, that's correct because I did. There's actually a button in there that is like a reliable talent on it, and I had selected that. So yeah, that actually works.
Okay, so
Nice.
Lucero does something deceptive here that you pick up on. When Lucero mentions sending a sending spell to someone, you don't. You're not sure. Yeah, you're not sure what happened exactly there, but there was some kind of deception involved there. The other thing you pick up on, since you both rolled pretty high, I think maybe Makie more so than Darren here, just because you're a little bit higher. But something suddenly seems a little off about Lucero. Like the look on their face, like when they stop for a second, suddenly like their emotion on their face changes. Maybe they seem just a little different.
What's wrong?
nothing.
That's a lie. What's wrong?
Just didn't get the news I was expecting.
I need to roll another insight for this.
Yep. Is it a 14 or a 17?
It's a. I have advantage on all insight checks because of my boon of the moon.
Okay. Lucero's lying to you.
I mean, technically, that wasn't a lie. That was not what I was expecting.
Well, you are deceiving Makie, right? Like you're trying to avoid telling Makie what happened. I think it's fair to say. You did make a deception roll to me and failed. Like Makie beat you.
Well, that's because I was supposed to have advantage.
Oh.
I forgot to roll advantage.
Oh, okay. I thought the second one was
again.
Yeah. I thought the second one is for the second lie. That was my assumption.
And she still beat me.
Lucero. Tell me.
Well, I mean, I didn't get any news, so not much to tell.
Makie is gonna keep a close eye on Lucero from now on. Again. I always have to babysit my own partner.
So it's a couple hour travel to get to where we're going.
Rubber between the ears.
Yes, so you guys are traveling back to where you were. Try to get to the Taboo Enclave. Let's see here. Where do we leave off? I think we'll skip to just ahead of on the path where you guys were. So you were pretty close. I think you guys crested the next hill, you basically would be there. So essentially,
we run into the shepherd again.
Decide to come back the first time.
Sorry, what? Wolfrin?
Why did they decide to turn back the first time?
Because of
Lucero was dying and Cursed Deception ran away.
And you guys all decided to kill each other, and then you had to track down Cursed to help figure out how to save Lucero.
Oh, that turnaround. Okay.
If you pass by where the shepherd's body was, it's no longer there.
What about the howlers?
Yeah, they're probably gone too.
No squishy.
Let me see here. Is it this one? No, that's where the howlers were. It's this one, right? Yeah. Okay. So you continue down the path for a bit. It goes a bit further, and you come to this bridge. That sort of, it doesn't really like go over water or anything. It kind of just like snakes back across the path, and sort of like the way to continue is to go across this bridge, and then there's an arch on the other side of this bridge. This arch, the path continues underneath this arch, and this arch is like made out of stone, but it is cut to look like two trees growing up from the ground that interlock at the top of the arch. And here, let me paste you guys in here and make sure that this is all working okay here. 1 second.
Hey, Ramblin'.
Yeah?
As we get close, I would like to shift.
Okay.
I want to do that new one that I did.
All right. 1 second.
You set Makie down at any point?
If she motions that she wants down.
She would motion that she wants down and then tell Mard to pick her up.
Alright. You're talking about the one with the orange thing in your by your finger. Yeah. Okay. All right. Just making sure. 1 second. And boom.
I think it's almost fitting that, like, with everything going on, Luce attempts to go back to their old face, and it's just like because like everything going on, details are just off.
Yeah. Well, I've got it. Let me give you vision. You have dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and program that with this new one. Okay. All right. Let me bring you guys over to the screen. Wait. Let me check one more thing, and I'll bring you guys over to the screen. Let me see. Stuff down here working. Yeah. Here we go. All right, let me bring you guys over to the screen. So yeah, you come to this bridge. It'll make sense when you can see. Boop. Okay. Oh, maybe none of you can quite see across the bridge from here. Is that what's going on?
Ooh, long bridge.
Can't see all the way across now.
Yeah,
I see a random blip of like light in a couple of places.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so close to seeing
Oh,
the
there's
end of
more
this
over
bridge.
up in here.
Here, I'll put another.
There's something there.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of
I'll
skulls.
put some of these. So here's this arch.
Are they skulls
They
or
are.
are they
Them?
monsters?
They are, and they're putting off a little bit of. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, so you
Yes,
guys,
to both.
you guys are technically monsters too.
This is true. I am very much a monster.
That's a little more than others.
So yeah, they're glowing, floating skulls. Okay. So across this bridge, you see this arch, which is this thing, and then nearby are these 3 glowing, floating skulls that are kind of like in conversation with each other. On the arch that's grown up, it's made to look like trees growing up out of the ground, interlocking together. There's some runes on it as well. They're in. Well, you probably have to get closer to read them, really, realistically speaking. And yeah, that's what you see as you approach. You know the path continues through this arch. Like past the arch is where the Taboo Enclave would be. Basically, the path continues like through this sort of like it's like a squeeze through a mountain kind of thing. Like I can't think of the word, but it's where there's like a mountain, and this path is like really low in it, so you have like these high cliffs on either side of you as you go through this path on the other side of the arch. And like basically, that's where the Taboo Enclave is. So this is like the entrance to the Taboo Enclave. You might think of the arch as like a sort of gate. And yeah, nearby the arch are these three floating skulls that are talking to each other.
Who knows how to talk to skulls?
Also,
How do skulls talk?
just want to point this
I
out.
don't know.
They're talking in
Depends. Do they speak infernal or abyssal?
yeah,
They
exactly.
do voice
Probably.
speech.
They're talking in infernal and abyssal. This is Lucero now, just by the way.
You
Nice.
cut your hair.
I wish Mirth knew who Aurelius was.
What'd you say, Wilfred?
Said I sure wish Mirth knew who Aurelius was.
I mean, I can make them understand me, but I wouldn't necessarily understand them.
Makie doesn't even know because every time she's experienced Aurelius, she's only heard his voice. She's never seen him. It's just been a disembodied voice.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I didn't even think about
I went
that.
through my notes after last session. I was like, wow, she doesn't even know what he looks like.
Oh, puppy dog, you first or me?
Neither of you are good at
Riddle.
talking to anybody. I don't think you should go.
Why
I
not?
could always give it a try.
They might not be aggressive, so maybe it's better to talk first.
The puppy's getting away, by the way.
Wait for me.
Oh my god.
Makie is just in Mard's arms. She's not gonna chase after.
Ah, fine.
Yeah, the you guys aren't trying to hide or anything. All right.
Nope.
If he's gonna do that, I actually will
Sticky.
hide.
Okay, sure.
We're just trying to make sure
If I
Luce
need
doesn't
I'm
to.
gonna
like,
hide behind
try
Candor.
to bite them first.
We're using like
I'm
the-
flying, so you cannot hide behind me.
Oh yeah.
God,
yeah,
look
okay.
at him go.
All right.
I'm flying right next
Let's
to
stop
Darren.
here. Let's
I
stop
wish-
here.
God,
I wish to
Stupid.
direct Mard to start crossing the bridge as well.
You people talking and not moving their tokens. You just feel
I
I
behind.
can't move
Darren,
Mard.
what is
I
that
guess I'll
stealth
say-
roll?
I don't know.
That's weird.
Let me try again, because I have no idea what happened there.
It's so small.
What in the? Why is it not?
I don't know,
Hitting
man.
the
It's
button
not,
isn't
What?
gonna change
He-
anything.
it's not rolling.
He's small, he's
I'm
sneaky.
not trying to be
Try-
stealthy. I just want to see if it does it the same for me.
It's not actually
Try re-
rolling.
No.
Well, you got a crit.
Try refreshing and see.
So
It
funny.
just doesn't roll. Hold on, I'll have. Maybe I need to turn off that thing.
He's loud and boisterous.
All right.
He
Even
just
my stealth
cruising.
rolls are stealthed.
I also
Yeah,
went
okay. It just
stealth.
needed me to change that for some reason. Yeah, I get a 24.
I'll take it.
Whoever's controlling hands, you're gonna need to move him around. Okay. So you get a 25 stealth. All right.
Oh yeah, 24. 25. Yes. Right.
Okay. Cursed, you're stealthing too?
Yeah, I did it. I got a dirty 20.
All right. Well, the thing
Luce
with,
is not. I was just checking to see if it would do it for me.
the thing with Darren is he doesn't really have to use cover because of a special bullshit he has, right? So my question to you is, what are you using for cover? Is it like the side of the bridge, maybe, or something like a railing that comes up or something? That's all.
Probably also apply to Quartz. 'Cause all you have is the broom.
Cursed, did you hear me? Cursed Joanne, are you here?
Sorry.
Okay.
What am I doing?
I was just asking, like, what you're using for cover for your stealth. Is it like the side of the bridge or something like that?
Yeah. Hold on, I have my cloak, don't I? Cloak does.
The cloak just.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. Never mind. Yeah, but yes, I hide. I'm hiding.
Just keep that in mind. Like, if you move out of that cover, you're gonna be seen.
Right. Got you.
You can also like teleport though, so you can teleport somewhere you won't be seen if you really want to. Okay. All right. So as you guys approach, the skulls stop talking to each other as they see you're approaching, and the blue one, I think, yeah. Yes, the blue one floats toward you all. Here's this guy. He's very friendly.
Spooky.
Beautiful.
He hovers out towards you all. And he says in abyssal or infernal in a voice echoing with otherworldly resonance. Let's see here. I'll just throw a random voice on here. Sure.
Seekers of truth, wanderers of the ephemeral, what knowledge do you seek in this place of shadows?
It starts to circle the two of you.
Mirth continues to look forward.
As it continues musing, it says,
tell me, what is the weight of a soul unburdened by time? How does one measure the worth of forgotten dreams, broken promises?
It then bursts into maniacal laughter.
I think Puppy's just going around them.
Yes. Yeah. Mirth just keeps walking forward.
Yeah, it's fine. You do. It's like floating in the air between you and Lucero, kind of circling the two of you. So it's just like it does a little bit of this. The other two skulls kind of like sit back and watch and chuckle slightly. Mirth, you approach the arch and you look through it. You see some runes kind of along the sort of like stone roots, that are like glowing. Do you read Abyssal or Infernal?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Looking
also
through,
don't understand him.
Yeah, you don't understand anything he's saying. Looking through the arch, you see like a big empty, like it goes through this path where like these it's like a narrow path, these high cliff faces on either side, and then it opens up on the other side, this big like chasm where a settlement might be. However, it's empty. There's nothing there.
If anyone wants to respond to the skull.
Hands behind their backs.
You just stand there with your hand behind your back?
Maki is not stealthing, so I think it's fair for her to call out and say, Don't tell them anything.
Say that in Abyssal?
Just like turns to look at her before turning to look at the skull, like to see like what their response is.
Yeah, you say don't tell them anything, Maki.
Yeah, I think she would say this in common. I don't know if they can speak common.
Your
but
thing is
she-
just like anything and everything can understand you, though.
I can make it so they can understand me.
But you don't.
Oh, I thought it was
take
just like a thing.
I feel like I can make it so they don't understand me.
I thought it was just like a default thing.
What exactly are we
You-
looking for here?
You learn to touch the key so that they can understand, or I can understand all spoken languages, and any creature can understand. So I believe I would be touching the key of their mind for them to.
Oh, maybe.
The way it's worded, it sounds like it's just.
So, do they understand you or not?
I was under the impression that it's only when I am touching the key of their minds. I am not touching the key of their minds.
You learn to touch the key of others' minds so that you can understand all spoken languages. Moreover, any creature that can understand a language can understand what you say.
So are you actively
I don't
touching
know,
the
that-
key of everyone's minds?
That second part is disconnected.
Yeah, it is.
That's
what I was-
just
Exactly. It is
yeah.
separate.
Yeah.
That does not have to do with touching the key of their minds. That's just a blanket statement. Any creature can understand a language you can say, or the language you say.
Yeah, I think so.
That's what I
Unfortunately,
was thinking. It was like a default thing.
it's like you have your built-in TARDIS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Either way, I don't think Luce would know whether or not she can turn it off. So on or off. So I still think it would be a whether or not she can would be like a acknowledge what she said and then like turn to the skull. So I don't think it would change how Luce would respond.
the blue skull hovers around you, Lucero, kind of like studying you inquisitively. However, when Makie speaks up, the green skull seems to turn in her direction, and she has acquired its attention, so it will fly over there to Makie. Makie.
Everybody who is hiding from them.
Yeah, it now sees. It's close enough to like look down and see everybody because it's like floating up in the air. It says, as it's approaching, it says, let me see here. Who sent you? Oh, that's not my voice.
Who sent you? What treacherous plots are you weaving in this cursed place?
It scrutinizes the group of you intensely.
You think
Makie
you can
just-
deceive me? I see through your lies.
Makie didn't even say anything. She's still not saying anything. She's just gonna stare at it.
Yeah, its gaze darts back and forth between the group of you.
Luce is gonna.
Why
turn
exactly
to
do you care?
You're talking to the green one, or?
I do break stealth for this.
Okay.
just appear out of nowhere and just scare the shit out of it?
Yeah.
Appear
It's-
behind it, just fucking lounging on a broom.
Yeah, it suddenly jerks around to like face you, and it says,
My concern is my own. I'll be the one asking the questions here. You should answer carefully.
Really? I think we should get the chance to ask some questions as well.
God.
oh. Let me see here.
Gonna look at the
Rick
blue
said
one.
something.
But
I think, in
fine.
chat.
We don't have any schemes. What are you even talking about?
The when you say I should ask some questions, I want to ask some questions as well. You hear the crackling of fire behind you as the red skull approaches you.
Whoa, buddy, personal space.
It rushes towards you quickly and aggressively. Its voice a harsh, crackling roar.
Who dares challenge the might of Ignoroth the Blazing? You shall burn for your insolence.
Oh, well, we've got a name now.
Also, why should I burn? Is it a crime now to ask questions?
It starts.
You haven't even told me the rules.
It starts to cackle with delight, and it says,
Fresh meat for the fire. How delightful.
I think you'll find I'm a little difficult to burn.
Can you type what the name was?
Ignoroth the Blazing. I will type it in Roll20.
Now. Why don't we settle down? I'm sure we can speak through things.
Yeah.
Anyways, Ignoroth, if that is your real name, why exactly are you here?
Let me see here.
We're gonna give these souls a midlife crisis.
There's a sudden burst of
mid-death crisis.
There's a sudden burst of flame from Ignoroth, and it says,
I'm here. Oh, wrong voice.
Wait, hold on.
Wow, these things are
yeah, this is gonna get confusing. There's too many
You
voices.
did this to
here.
yourself. You have nobody but yourself to
I know.
blame.
Yep.
You made this
You might want
choice.
to write him down.
You only have yourself to blame.
It says,
Ignoroth is here for entertainment.
Interesting. So am I.
I seek to laugh as you fail to enter the Enclave.
Oh, well, that goes against my entertainment. So, sorry, but we'll have to disappoint you.
We'll see, little worm.
You can accept that. He just called you a worm.
The blue
I'm
one.
out here. I don't think name calling is the right way to go.
The blue one says,
I'm sorry about that. I must apologize for my friends. They can be so rude.
He approaches you, Lucero, and he says,
Now, back to you. What is it you wager? How intelligent are you, really? What trouble on the path brought you here?
No trouble. We've only heard tales, and we thought to check out the area. If we're allowed to pass.
Not to worry, we don't seek to interrupt. If you can make your way through, then you may enter. However,
Your archway there?
yeah, he turns to gaze at the arch. You read Abyssal and Infernal, right?
I think that's a thing you gave me now that I'm a tiefling.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I added it to your languages, didn't I?
Let me. Why did I make languages one thing? Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you look towards the arch and the runes on it. Mirth, maybe he's stepped through it, maybe he hasn't. Nothing's happened to him or anything. On the other side of the arch, you just see like a big empty chasm where a settlement would be. The runes of the arch say, in a forest, dark or shadow creeps, ancient curses buried deep. To lift the hex, you must bring plight and watch the venture fade from sight. What action must you undertake to make green and lush forsake? Here is that.
Please put that in the chat.
Yeah, I'm going to paste it in the Roll20 chat. The blue skull kind of like floats off to one side as it gazes towards the arch, and it says,
A test. Let's see. How smart are you?
We cut over to the green one, who says,
They don't look smart to me.
Dude.
Smarter than you, numbskulls.
what? Numbskulls.
Dear, be nice.
No, let him cook.
Are they stopping us? Are we fighting?
We do not fight. If they choose to start a fight, that is their deal.
Right. Why give them the satisfaction?
The green one says,
It's going to keep going then.
The green one says,
If I told you that only one of you could pass through this gate, how would you decide who goes and who stays?
Are you saying that only one of us can pass?
Well, if that's true, Mir's already gone through.
Oh my god.
yeah, it's just like an empty dead end there. There's nothing.
You said we're not fighting. I just went through.
Yeah, you can go through. There's nothing there. Like you walk into an empty chasm
Oh, I thought it was
with
the map thing.
with like, yeah, I mean, it could be the end of the map. Maybe it goes a bit further, but like if you're looking around, you can see like an empty chasm with these tall cliffs on all sides. This is where the Taboo Enclave is supposed to be. There's nothing there. It's just empty.
Crashing the
not
system.
even
I'd like to go
ruins.
over the gate.
yeah. You dart away from your skull and fly over the gate. Yeah, same thing.
Do I see
wide are
Mirth
the
there?
bars?
Yeah, you see Mirth there. Yeah.
Okay, making sure.
How wide are the bars?
On the arch,
Yeah.
I mean, they're big enough to like walk a mount through. Surely, like it's probably like 10.
No, not how big the arch is. How wide are the bars? Or is it not closed?
No, the arch is open. You can walk through
No,
it.
it's supposed to. I thought it was open.
Oh, okay. For some reason I thought there was bars in there.
No, it's open. You can walk right through it. It's just like it's like two tree roots growing up from the ground on either side, and they interlock above, like in the shape of an arch. And so you can
I
walk
start
underneath
sniffing.
them. Yeah, you start sniffing. Yeah, I guess make a roll.
Okay. It's okay if there's nothing to find.
Yeah,
That's what he would do.
There's not really.
Oh, I was supposed to have advantage. Either way.
You can
There's
roll
nothing to
again.
find. Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, like the one thing you might notice is like if you're picking up the scent of like previous travelers, right? Like you were smelling, maybe you pick some stuff up on the walk here. They all end at the arch. So like you walk into this big empty chasm and there's like nothing to smell here. Like whoever travels this path, their point stops at the arch.
Start trudging my way back to the gate and call out, "There's nothing here."
Yeah,
Well, that's certainly what it seems like. There is a weird poem over here.
the green one, like kind of.
What poem?
Luce would read it out for you.
Can I roll something to see if I recognize this riddle?
I mean, you can read it.
I can read.
Yeah, like you're wanting to roll something to see if you have any idea how to solve it.
Yeah, or if I've heard it before and like I remember something close to the answer, something. Or
Can I
like if
just
I've
do an
heard
intelligence
hearsay
check?
of it and the rumors have possible answers, you know what I mean?
Make a wisdom save. Roll high, please.
I'm so stupid.
Okay.
What's a gnat get me?
Nat 20. All right. So something comes back to you from before your recent raising. You probably, maybe you've been to the Taboo Enclave at some point. You know that it's a place that tests magic. Like it's about magic. This is a magical test. You're pretty sure. You don't remember exactly how you solved it before. Maybe you didn't. Maybe it was somebody you were traveling with at the time.
I'll tell that group, whoever is not in the pit currently.
Does Maki still have my vial?
He gave everything back.
You were holding on to my vial of golden light before Crap went down.
Maki has 0 vials of golden light.
I have 1/3 of a vial of golden light.
She had a full vial of golden light, and she was told to give it to Cursed, so she did. So if
Do
that
you want
belonged to
drugs?
anybody,
Lucero. What is a forest?
Plant life.
Lots of trees.
Is the answer see the God?
What are trees?
What are trees?
Large plants.
The red skull.
I'm gonna look around and start smelling for large plants.
Yeah, fair enough. The red skull bursts with fire and heat, and rushes towards you, Mirkarith. And it kind of like yells as it approaches. You don't understand this, but other people do.
I don't understand it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it's fine. Other people understand it.
Other people will. Yeah,
There's a very good chance that he tries to murder it if it comes after him.
And it says
screaming something he doesn't know.
Murder dog.
It says
You, the quiet one, you have something to hide, don't you? Speak now, or your silence will betray you.
When it rushes
Luce
forward, if it
goes
gets within arm's
after-
reach, I take an attack.
I think
No. Luce would rush towards them both with like hands outstretched and be like, wait. He can't understand you to the red one.
It stops and turns back to you. I mean, this is as close as it gets. I don't know if that's within arm's reach.
Okay.
But
if it doesn't, no, not 10 feet.
I will kind of float down towards where Mirkrith is and kind of say, it's just asking you to say something. I guess it can't understand you either.
Yeah,
Bear my fangs at it.
It turns back towards Lucero. and focuses its attention on you. The green one, backed by Makie and the NPCs, I guess. Let's see here. It says to you, Makie, it says,
What would you give to undo your greatest mistake? Do you even believe in redemption? Or is it a fool's hope?
Can I insight these things?
yeah, make an insight check.
I wish to know if I think they are part of the riddle / if telling them information at all would count as giving people information in the Enclave.
Mm.
So it's like basically how likely do I think if I tell something to them, would it be bad?
Yeah. Okay. So 19 insight. So a couple things you do notice. They do seem to have kind of like distinct personalities. The blue one, the blue one's kind of like likes to speak in riddles. You might think of it as like the smart one, maybe. It also seems to be a bit kinder.
At least less willing to fight.
Yeah, it's less like antagonistic. The green one is like paranoid and like it's venomous. Like it seems to be trying to spread discontent amongst you. When it talks, its voice is filled with suspicion and malice, and paranoia.
Okay.
And it seems to be like scrutinizing you. The red one is kind of basic. It's aggressive. It's not as intelligent, clearly. And it seems to be trying to provoke you.
Yeah.
Now they're all doing this seemingly for their own entertainment. The blue one more so just being curious on it if you can solve the riddle. However, they're not a part of the riddle. They're just here for a free show, basically. Like they like to see newcomers, try to solve this thing and do bad at it. These are probably people from the Taboo Enclave. These are probably beings from the Taboo Enclave.
So don't tell them things, is what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's up to you. Like,
Wasn't planning on it.
Yeah.
All right. Makie is gonna hop out of Mard's hands and she's gonna go up to the blue one.
Yeah, the green, like you start to walk off and the green one like hesitates back by the NPCs, and it like kind of lowers down, and Faithless Star is like watching you. It lowers down and it says something to her.
As I leave, I am going to tell at least Mard. The others will hear me say it, but she's going to tell Mard at least, don't talk to it and don't listen to it.
There's the red one for you guys and the green one.
It just wants you to doubt yourself, probably. Maybe plug your ears.
Luce is going to give the red one like an easygoing smile, since she said it turned its attention to Luce.
Yeah.
Does Faith of Sorrow seem to know anything about this? That's me asking, not Mirth.
She seems kind of confused. The green one just said something to her, and she like turns and gives him this irritated look, like she makes a face at him. And then she just like catches up with the rest of the group. So do the others, I think, and the green one probably follows them. Let me do this.
You're gonna get swatted.
When I walk up to the blue one, I am going to say, what do you find entertaining?
Entertaining? Well, knowledge, I suppose, or harvesting it, the gaining of it, life's grand experience. There's nothing more valuable, they say, nothing more dangerous.
What do your friends find entertaining?
Well, Ignorath here does love a good fight, don't you, Ignorath? And Mortath.
Its eyes dart towards the green one.
Is that another name? Mortath?
Mortath loves to sow manipulation to turn friends against each other. Quite the cunning one. A bit venomous, though, aren't you, Mortath?
Maybe I will. Thank you for your information.
Shove it, Azariel.
Wait, what?
The green one tells.
Yeah, I assume that was the green one.
Responds to the blue
Oh,
one.
okay. Can you spell these names, please?
Yeah. Mortath. Okay, I'll actually give you we gave you Ignorath the Blazing, we gave you a stat, so they'll give you their epithets too. So here's Mortath the Viridescent.
Iridescent.
And Azariel the Azure. The Azure, I guess you might say.
Alright. Machias thanked them and is gonna step away and go up to the Red Skull. You like combat?
I'd love to show you, little creature. I wonder what kind of meal you'd make.
You must not be
Not
very
much
good
of
at
one,
combat.
as
You
you
don't
can
look like you've had a meal in a while.
If one of my companions can defeat you in combat, will you tell us how to get through this gate to our destination?
He looks to Azariel like he seems like he's gonna speak for a second, like he opens his mouth to talk, but then the skull like turns and faces towards Azariel, almost for like approval. Azariel chimes in and says,
Now, not so fast. That's not how our game goes. You see, you get one chance to solve it first. None of us will give you our conditions. Let's just see how intelligent you are, shall we? Surely you can solve this on your own.
Are you going to let that one tell you what to do?
Oh, that's good. Make a persuasion check.
Beat them at their own game.
Oh no, my charisma's not best. Let's see what we got. 12 isn't bad, but it's not good either.
All right, so
Happy to fight you now, little one.
Oh, it wouldn't be me fighting you. It would probably be that one over there. She points at Mirth.
Yeah, are you too chicken to fight one of our friends?
But
Stop.
we'll only provide you with this entertainment if you agree to open the gate for us.
Open the gate for you. No, I don't think so. Not that I could, if I
Any
wanted.
entertainment.
If you wanted one of us to open the gate, well, you'd need Azaria for that. The only assistance I can offer is to throw you through it.
Luce will point at Mirth and go, stop. Because they're not wanting to say names.
I'm getting part of this conversation, and someone's talking about me fighting one of them, so.
I actually don't think you understood me because I was talking in Abyss or Infernal.
But I do understand Makie because of the thing.
Ah, that is true. Actually. Never mind.
The red skull like turns back over to look at Mirth, and then it says, so that all of you can hear, it says,
I see the shadow of betrayal in your heart, Wolf. You've considered turning on your allies, haven't you?
Considered, he's done it multiple times.
yeah, it snaps back towards you, Darren. It says,
You're giving it information. Stop it.
It says, I think actually the green one chimes in with you, Darren, and it says, let's see here.
You speak of unity, but I sense the fracture lines in your group. Who will be the first to break?
Oh, quiet, amateur. I'm sure I have thousands of years of experience on you.
Stop giving it information.
You really think you're going to break us up with the little words?
Luce goes over to, is it Azrael?
Yeah, the blue one.
Yeah. They're gonna motion for Mar to come close.
Sure, I suppose.
Would it be permissible to ask one question about the riddle?
If you must.
Would it be a spell that a newer caster would be able to cast?
It seems to give this some consideration. Let me see here. Try to decide what it is willing to tell you.
What Luce is trying to fish is whether or not this is a high or low level spell.
A magic user new to plumbing the depths of their mind probably would not be able to make it. No.
Is it
Arcana.
flames on these
No.
skulls, by the way?
Yeah, they're like flames. Yeah, like blue, green, and red flame.
I'm going to cause chaos.
Hot rod flames.
Seems interesting to enter that you have such a difficult spell.
Yeah, you say
As an
that
entry point.
as Ariel.
Did I already ask if rolling Arcana would help us at all?
You didn't. No.
I don't see an Arcana.
Can I do that?
I don't know if it'll solve the riddle.
If
for
not,
you.
that's perfectly fine.
But I mean, I don't think it would solve the riddle for you.
Would it give us any kind of information towards what we want?
I mean, I can
if we're looking for a spell.
I can kind of go over the riddle with you and maybe give you some more insight.
Have the spell?
Give you some more insight into it. Sure, make an Arcana check or an Intelligence check if you want. Okay.
Oh, no, that was going to be my best bet. So I'm going to go with that.
So the riddle says, in a forest dark where shadows creep, an ancient curse is buried deep. To lift the hex, you must bring plight and watch the verdure fade from sight. What action must you undertake to make the green and lush forsake? So a spell that specifically gets rid of living plants, maybe, or a spell maybe involving decay, or something that might kill life, or something like
All
that.
kills life in the right situation.
Yeah.
Is it?
It also mentions like plight could be a reference to like darkness, not the spell, but just darkness in general. Although, I mean, if you want to think about the spell, it's fair. And you know, the mention of an ancient curse and something, you know, like we could be talking about dark magic here. It makes sense. I mean, if we're going into a demon like mage area with the hellish scholar, it probably would be locked, or if there was like a lock, a key to a lock, it would make sense if it was like a dark spell, or at least like a dark kind of magic. And watch the verdure fade from sight. It's like literally describing watching the green of a plant disappear. Like watching the color from a plant fade.
Does it have anything to do with the spell disintegrate?
Probably not that spell. It doesn't talk about turning
Okay.
any. It doesn't talk about turning anything to dust or ash. Although like disintegrate does like kill things.
It would banish everything that they're talking about.
Yeah.
It would get the job done.
Yeah.
Fruity brought up a thing in Roll20.
What? Can I take out my
Can-
lantern
Revealing.
of revealing? Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah. Hooded lantern burns 6 hours, shedding
Long.
bright light and dim light. Invisible creatures and objects are visible as long as they're in the lantern's bright light. You can use the action to lower the hood, reducing.
Or would they consider that cheating?
I don't think it's cheating. Like pulling out a lantern.
It's something you have on your person.
Yeah, it's not cheating. You guys can. I don't think there's really like any cheating here. You're just trying to solve the riddle.
And part of this, they're
Ella
just
has
watching.
a really good point.
Yeah, they're just here to watch and kind of laugh at you, right? And they're all insane in their own way. Is kind of the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you pull out the lantern, and sure, I don't think there's anything invisible around. Maybe you see like where the arch is, under the arch. Maybe you see like a brief like ripple, like a film is stretched across it, or like water is stretched across it, maybe. But for a second, but I don't think it would. There's nothing invisible around here, so
I think I figured it out. I think if I take the green one and stuff him inside the red one and beat the blue one to death with him.
I really thought you had an answer.
I'm
like,
too.
yeah. Oh, violence.
Make's
Got it.
Yeah, I knew
agreeing
that was going to happen.
With this deduction, she thinks it's great. She will let you know.
See, I don't think we should do that, but here, I have an idea. I'd like to turn the green one pink. It does not specify that it has to be
Just make it
non-magical
silly.
flames.
thaumaturgy up to a minute. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so ready for a fight. Let's do it.
Turn it green.
No, turn the green one pink.
Pink, yeah.
Make it blue. Make it pink.
Luce is staying
Sure.
next to the blue one with their face in their hands.
Sure, I don't see why not.
This is just a goof as we go along and try and solve this.
Unless they're extremely prideful
We're
and
going
attack us.
too
That's
deep.
what I'm hoping for.
We're going too deep
You really
into the riddle.
think I
We're
would-
getting silly.
You really think I would let you guys off that easy?
Well, they don't have anything to do with the riddle, so we can kill them and then still get through. It just might be harder.
You can still kill him.
Yeah, you cast thaumaturgy and turn the green one pink. Let's see. How do you
Oh, hey, that color suits you,
Other Skulls
Pinky.
laughs.
do what? Yeah, the blue one laughs probably maniacally when you do this. The red one probably does too, to be honest. And I think I think Mortath says, let's see here.
You jest too much, I think. Are you worried,
Oh,
scared
God.
that you don't belong? Do you not have a home to go back to?
Of course I do. It's just not anywhere else.
The saddest always hide behind the face of a clown.
Oh, please. I'm having fun here.
Well,
Your
you
amateur cold reading techniques are rather boring.
You don't belong here either, Worm. Stay longer. Let us tear you apart in this place.
Now, whoever said I want to stay here long term?
I would suggest you
Now
make
we're
your
getting
friend stop
somewhere.
before my anger gets ignited.
What do you say? What do you say, Maury?
They look at the blue one and go, I suggest you make your friend stop before my anger gets ignited.
Yeah, Azariel says,
Oh, go right ahead. You'd be doing me a favor. wrestles.
So what was that about a fractured party? It looks like yours is a little more fractured than ours.
Yeah, you you say that. Yeah, Mortath says
Party? Us? No, that's ridiculous.
Really? That one just said you're a little bit of an imbecile. Both of you, really.
Are you just projecting your insecurities onto others? That's not very good, you know. Maybe you should come to
Rather
terms
sad,
with
really.
yourself.
Said your mother was a hamster.
Distract
Other smelled of elderberries.
The longer
Yeah.
you spend arguing with us, the longer it takes to get through the arch. And I doubt.
Oh, I'm pretty sure one of us already has that taken care of.
I doubt we'll be persuaded to help you the more you anger us.
Should we call it? It's 30 minutes over, by the way.
Oh, is it? All right. Well, I guess we can.
I think this is also a good cliffhanger.
Yeah. While we try and figure out what we're gonna do about this.
When we all have a couple more brain cells in the morning.
Yeah. One of the skulls dangling over the cliff.
I wouldn't be surprised if some of you know how to get through it.
Oh, I'm pretty sure a bunch of us are about to do the correct thing, which is
Yeah.
why I say I don't think we're going to need your help.
Yeah. Well, I don't think a bunch of you can, to be honest with you.
And then we can kill him after.
I think only one of you can actually solve this. That's the thing.
Well, yes, but I think that person has the right answer.
Yeah, maybe.
Huh?
Or at least they will when you guys metagame and chat it out between games. Perhaps.
I think they already do. I just think that it is late.
Yeah, okay. All right. Well, fair enough. Well, you guys did good. Good game today. Thanks for playing as always. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back.
A couple ideas. It's just how much of it is it me overthinking?
Yeah. I think it's probably easier than than you might think. Okay. Well, shout outs again. You guys can jump on the Discord. It's free. It's public.
Yeah.
You can ask lore questions. You can harass Ella to teach you how to make a Vroid. You can do all the fun stuff. You can see the chaos memes.
Also, just because I've had random friend requests from people I don't know, if you try that, you can't because I turned it off, but don't random friend request me. Just join the Discord and talk to me that way.
Yeah, okay. You heard that. No random friend requests. Just join the Discord and post in the Discord channels. All right. You can also head over to deviantart.com/Jessica Pregaro to see the art for Vash from A-Team. Here's the link for that. You can head on over to say hi to Joanne and see her art on Instagram, TikTok, Coffee, and X.com. Asawan's Designs or Asawan01 on X. Here's the links for that. And again, here's the art credits for the Makie character art token. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll have Broken Wednesday. I think we're good for Broken Wednesday, right? Right, guys? Right, Maury?
Yeah.
And then we'll be back with some more. Well, actually, we won't be back with some more Force of Flesh next week. It sounds like so. We're having an off week next week, and then we'll be back the week after that. I think we might. Maybe we'll play. I don't know. You Awaken in a Strange Place or something next week. I'll try to keep you guys posted. But
Jackbox. There's a bunch of options.
yeah, Jackbox or something like that would be fun. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for playing, guys. Great as always. Everybody have a great night and a great week, and we'll see you guys. See you guys next time. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Experience.
Bye.
Experience. I'll get you after. We'll handle experience in the post show. All right.
Okay.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.